Hello, everybody. Welcome back to STF and Friends. So glad to be back for our November installment, episode 3, with all of you beautiful, fine people. How are you doing this evening?
Are you talking to us?
Yeah.
Is us? All right.
In my head, you were
Yes.
talking to the audience.
I thought you were talking. I didn't know. I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to assume that you were speaking to me and then make a fool of myself. Thank goodness I
How'd
didn't.
that work out?
Everything's A-okay now. I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Well, at least the audience are responding to my questions. So thank you, audience, for participating in the opening banter that, the professionals are not.
Professionals? Well, there's your first mistake, Kat. Okay.
Yup.
I made the sound of a foghorn. What more do you want? I gave you a bwomp bwomp.
Consummate professional. Bwomp bwomp.
That's fair. That's fair enough. Well, we've got some regulars in our chat. We see Ellie there. I saw Sir Newt, little finder of the paths, Chiron, and a dragon named Florg. I feel like we've been in here before.
That's Florg is from my stream. Hi, Florg. Sorry.
Hi, Florg. From Emily's stream. So seriously though, how are you guys doing? The players, I'm talking to you, Emily, Tyler, Heath, and Anne. How are you doing? No, Brian.
Don't everybody go off at once, right?
I'm scared. I'm scared to participate.
I think we're good.
Yeah. I've had a wild week, guys. My boyfriend moved in with me on Friday.
Nice.
So wild times are
How's
happening.
that? How's that working out so far?
It's good.
Is
I'm
it
good?
Is it wild? Wink.
Whoa. I'll never tell.
I'll never
No, it's
tell.
mostly been unpacking boxes.
Oh.
A very sensual act of finding places for bookshelves
Slowly
to live.
opening the
Yeah.
flaps.
Oh.
I did
Oh, wow.
make
Fun
an attempt.
surprise.
I made an attempt at cooking a fancy meal, and I almost cut off the tip of my finger on a mandolin. Not the instrument.
Nope.
Shocking coming from me. But yeah, I was like, and I feel like I heard like my forefathers before me being like, "Be careful with this. This is very sharp." And then like as I thought it, I like it.
Cut
I mean,
yourself.
yeah, it was really
in
bad.
restaurants for years, and mandolins still make me nervous.
They are the
Yeah,
most
like,
dangerous
the-
of kitchen.
The first scar I ever got in a restaurant came from a mandolin.
Yeah.
Like right on my wrist too, because like nobody told me that they come with guards, so I'm trying to like slice potatoes, and after a
Yeah.
while those things get like all the starch makes them sticky, and I was like, and just like
It's not
just-
what you want.
no, just filleted my wrist. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
I think the mandolin is definitely like the most dangerous apparatus in the kitchen. It's closely followed by sugar. Like if you're making caramel sauce, you're making napalm. Like if you're making
my
caramel,
God.
you're making napalm.
It's true.
And nothing in this
do it.
world burns like sugar. Like
Wow.
it's the
Because
worst.
it sticks to you and you can't get it off.
You can't make
know?
it stop burning. It's just there. It's Satan sugar. It's Satan candy, So
I mean,
these
I
are
can't
facts.
blame him.
These are facts.
I mean, it's pretty,
Sugar's great.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well-
getting away from the accidental mutilation conversation, I've had a great week.
That's good.
Next
What a
band
segue.
name.
What
I
a segue.
call dibs. Band name.
Accidental
Accidental
mutilation.
mutilation conversation.
Listen, if no one talks, I will overshare. That's how it works, and you all know it.
We're here for it. That's
I
why
mean,
we were
that-
all like, if nobody says anything.
Hard same.
No, it's been a good week. A lot of busy stuff happening in my world.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Mostly in trying to get in as many recordings as possible before one of
Heard
our members leaves for almost a month.
Woof.
Wow.
So yeah, been playing a lot of Pathfinder lately, which I both love and am like, oh god, what do I do in this next session? It's only 3 days away. So
Make it up.
yeah, there's a lot of that. What's it?
Yeah.
Improv.
I love it.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. What about you, Keith?
Yeah, you're wearing a special outfit for today.
It's already been called out in the chat.
Yeah, I know. That's
there.
why I'm bringing attention
yeah.
to it.
Yeah, I am wearing my Squid Game tracksuit, which I got the pants.
Oh, look out, y'all.
Nice.
Whole 9 yards.
The whole jumper.
And yes, in fact, I am
Really
wearing
packing my
because
boxes here.
I didn't shut your mouth, Adam. I am wearing it out of spite because I didn't get it in time for Halloween. But turns out it's actually super comfy, so I kind of just wear it as pajamas now. Like whenever I get
Nice.
home, it's what I want to wear.
That
That's
makes
pretty
me
cool. Did you get the
happy.
white Vans and everything?
I have a pair of white Nikes that work just as well. They're the Nike skate shoes that are they look kind of like casual dress shoes.
There you go. There you go.
They're
I heard
close
there was a
enough.
white Vans loafer shortage
Yeah.
through the month of
Yeah.
October, specifically
there
because
was.
of
Who was? I was
costumes
talking
for
to
Squid Game.
somebody, and that got brought up. That like, oh, there's a shortage of white Vans, and they thought they meant the.
I was
vehicle.
on this show last
Oh, was it
time.
on this show? Okay,
That's
sorry.
what you were
It's
talking
Is this the
about.
second time we've had
Right,
this conversation?
Yeah,
It lingers.
That happens.
Well, to that point, I think we have a little bit of an announcement that we're going to make here at the top. It might make it easier for us to remember from session to session because we
Calm
are
down.
going to go. We are going to go to twice a month, starting in December. So that means December 6th and December 20th. We got episodes of STF and Friends happening. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
baby.
this is not a surprise to any of y'all, but everybody pretend like it is, so we feel good. About
Shock and awe in the chat
Oh,
right
gosh,
now.
so
Just-
amazing. Oh, good stuff. Yeah,
Ooh,
way to
ee.
go.
It
OMG.
is a surprise to Emily because she checks the Discord once a month.
That's
so.
not true. I've started checking it twice a month. Thank you.
Proud of you.
Twice
Proud
a
of
month,
you.
the number of times we'll be playing. Thank you
Exactly.
very much.
I'm preparing myself, good sir.
Yes. Proud of you. Well, you guys want to get into it? Want to get back into some Junker's Delight?
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
I really don't.
What
Yeah,
we're
you're in a
playing?
bad way. Yeah, because Skip ended last session with radiation sickness, which isn't great. But here's the bad news. It takes 3 consecutive saves to clear it. Here's the good news, is that currently you're in the latent stage, so you have no negative effects.
Yeah.
So that's good. So we don't have to worry about that right this second.
Yet.
Right.
Right.
We will.
Yeah.
We will eventually have to worry about it, but not right now. Where we're at now, though, is Very 13 has just emerged from the trunk, from the
my
truck
God.
where she was hiding, right after you defeated the radioactive Kefik. And so with that, like, let's just start right there as she kind of pokes her head out.
All right.
Hello, is it safe to come out?
I thought you were going to say, is it me you're looking for?
Is it me you're looking for?
Sorry. Oh,
Yes, God, yes.
yes to both.
Now it is.
Sorry. So what did you say, actually?
Is it safe to come out?
Okay.
Irini will kind of call out and start to move forward and say, yes, I believe you have Zemera Posse to thank for your quick escape from this terrible fate.
Yes, thank you. You said Mira Posse, is that correct?
She looks at everybody else like, yeah, that's who we are, I guess now. And she says, oui, Zemera Posse.
Oh, my gratitude extends to this posse. You have indeed saved me from a horrible fate.
How long have you been waiting for rescue?
Few days, I think.
Do you suffer from radiation like our friends?
I do not.
Nice.
I saved.
I saved. Oh my God.
Why-
Get out.
Do I know how close I can get before the radiation? Like, do I have like a passive Geiger counter that's going to tell me when I'm too close to this thing?
So it's 15-foot radius, although you can tell that at its death, it's like slowly depleting. It's. I know that's not how radiation works, but that's how this Starfinder works. So, to that point, that you can actually try to harvest some of the stuff off of this Kefik. But yeah, she kind of steps out and stretches her legs and like brushes off a bunch of dust and sand. She looks quite disheveled. She has oil streaks kind of on her face and arms. And she says, "I am so excited. I have made a discovery, but perhaps this is not the safest place to discuss. Can we return to Kefik Depot, particularly to Adventures in Junk, where I have a contract with one Riddle?"
Yes, we have met Riddle. I believe we would be happy to take you there. Does anybody oppose this?
Riddle will give you water if you ask her for it. And Com's just like...
Yeah.
Tight.
Yes,
Heavy exhale.
Riddle is quite giving with the water. Unfortunately, they only have Dasani, it seems. Again, call back, you know.
Yep, no. Yep.
So, do you guys want to try to get some of this good stuff off of the carapace?
Yeah, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe.
And I will say that, you know, at this point, you guys would probably be thinking to put on your environmental protections, which, with those on, is enough to protect against low radiation completely. So,
All right.
Oh, I've got a BL bubble that I can just press.
A what?
Buzz Lightyear bubble.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. I see. I was lost, but now
I am found.
I am infinity and beyond.
I didn't
found.
realize you were on such terms with Buzz Lightyear.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Are
me
you
and
not?
BL, we go back.
We go way back, man.
Go way back.
We go back.
To infinity and to the pub down the street for a
Yep.
couple of pints.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. You can roll a survival check to see if you are able to claim this carapace.
Who is good at that? Is anyone good? I've got a +1 sort of feeling.
I'm pretty good at survival, but I also may have forgotten to get my dice out. Just kidding. I got them.
Got it.
Oh, that is
Nailed it.
a 20 on the die for a 27.
Yeah, so you definitely get it. However, you do know that it does emit some small levels of radiation. So, like, while it's worth 100 credits, you might have to do some convincing to somebody to take it off your hands. But, you know, as I said, with your environmental protections on, you can wrap it up, you know,
I just
all
put it in
that
some
kind of stuff.
tinfoil.
Wash that thing with some Dawn dish soap.
It's
you're
good to go. It's good to go. Okay, yeah, I do that. Could you drop in chat what that's called, or did I miss it? Am I just real bad at this?
It is just carapace, Kefik, faster on Kefik carapace, but I will drop that in the chat.
Thanks, because let's be honest, your girl don't spell super good. My beer made a weird sucking sound, and I apologize to everybody's ear holes.
Very 13 says, there is something in the back of the trailer. It's mere scrap to me, but she looks at you, Irani, and says, perhaps you could do something with this. And she points out an uncharged junk drone.
Oh my god! What an incredible find! Sacre bleu! She says as she like
fashioned
half
from
skips, half flies over.
Yeah. Fashioned from half-completed motors, rusting servos, and other bits of garbage, this flying robot isn't sold in shops or on traditional infosphere sites. Scavengers craft and trade these drones amongst themselves, Most people prefer commonly manufactured drones, but a junk drone can suffice when credits are tight. So this is a level 3 item worth 1,200 credits.
Damn.
One bulk capacity is 20 usage, 1 per minute. So it can go for 20 minutes on one battery.
Amazing.
It functions like a stealth drone of a first level mechanic, except that it also has climbing claws and manipulator arms instead of the stealth drone's normal initial mods. When activated, you control it as if it were first level mechanic, so very similar to how you control your pet, which we discovered in between the months that there's
Listen,
yep.
he was high on life, and he's just gonna tamp it back a little.
Right.
He
So
was
he had that like
gentle.
level 1 energy, and he was bursting at the seams to do stuff, but he was
Adam.
taking more actions than he can. So.
He was all jacked up on Mountain Dew and coming at people like Spider Monkey. I don't know what you want. Like,
That tracks.
tracks.
That's his track, yeah.
Some people liked him better that way, but Adam, it's okay.
I reckon.
One thing to note is that when in an area that contains a lot of garbage, I love that it has in parentheses here, such as a junkyard, a junk drone gains a +4 circumstance bonus to stealth checks. So basically what this thing can do, it can move ahead, open a door, type on a keypad, pick up an object no greater than 5 bulk, which is a lot, So yeah, there is a junk drone that you now have. You guys all got that picture? Were you able to share that for our
Yeah.
viewers?
yeah,
Excellent.
So as this sort of like bug drone-esque thing is kind of hanging out the back, you just see like sparks and like the buzzing of motors and like arcane drills as this thing starts to like and like come to life and climb its way out of the back of this truck.
Sounds terrifying.
Kind of does.
She says, "Oh, I think he's cute. What should we name him?"
Yeah, you got to name the junk drone.
You got a little buddy that we can name. I don't know. I can't think. This voice box starts sparking.
Very 13 comes over and says, "Here, let me see if I can do some work." And she reaches up and like tries, makes a couple mods. She's like, "Oh, this is quite damaged. See how this works." And she steps back.
Val's got like circuits where a lot of his battery packs are in a spiked line around the ridge of his skull. Those are just blinking from front to back. They're just going back and forth as Vary's getting in close and working. He's blushing, I guess.
Do we need to put the art for Very back up?
Yeah,
I think we
yeah, I
do.
believe.
Oh,
yeah.
I pulled it up like 10 minutes ago, man.
Just
Don't
keep
talk
it up.
about that on. God, Jesus, Tyler.
It was still within live
Pulled it
time,
up.
right?
Here we go. Back up for you guys for everybody at home. Just to remember, the Very 13. They just walked up to Val, and yeah, kind of gently massaged your neck, trying to get something to work, and
Very, very, very
Just-
lovely.
Very does say-
Very 13.
Yeah. So how does that sound for you?
Trying it out right now. How's this?
Oh, it has quite a cowboy-esque vibe. It seems to fit this environment quite nice. I like it. What is your name?
He smiled. My name's... These good folk been calling me Val. You can call me Val, too.
All right, Val 2. I am Very 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't going to be a thing, but it is now. Give me the pen and write that down.
Bell
So-
too. Ooh, woo.
Irini is sort of like looks over, and as the accent expands outward, it's like her mind is slowly being blown and her giant bug eyes are just like cartoony. She says, "I like this one. You should keep this. This is very fine accent."
I'm glad you like it, Chief.
Oh my goodness. All right, we need to name this thing, she says, just like puttering around with the junk drone.
We have
could-
one suggestion from the chat.
Could
Y'all
name it.
can chat. Go ahead and put it out. We'll see what we can. We got Will Ferrell.
Because Will Ferrell? I get
Yeah.
it.
But there's like
Yeah.
there's a
I guess.
I'm just like,
Not
we
Will
could-
we could
name
just
it-
call him Garbage.
Tony
Garbage.
Tony
Garbage.
Tony Drono. I don't
Tony
know.
Drono.
Tony Drono.
I don't know.
Sonny Drono.
I like Pips, but
Pips
that's
isn't
that's
bad.
that's
I
me
like
naming
Pips.
a pet.
Pips reminds me of Wheel of Time because
That's
been
exactly
reading-
why I said Pip, because I'm getting super excited
Super
for this
pumped.
Friday.
I have it
you and I
set
can
in my
talk about it.
calendar. Yes.
Oh thank God! I have like a watch party and everything. We've been making fucking Aes Sedai symbol cookies and shit.
Nice.
Oh,
Can I
we're
move to your house?
we should just do a watch party
Okay,
together.
let's do
Emily.
that.
Okay,
Okay.
we're derailing this whole
I'm so
thing.
sorry.
I'm in. I think we should call it Pip. Is that okay? Is everyone down?
Pips.
You gotta
I'm
make sure.
sorry, I
you
was
gotta put
looking
an
at-
S on it.
All
You gotta
right.
put it. We do have some good suggestions
some
though.
suggestions.
Yeah.
Pips is what it's gonna be, but I just wanted
I do
to
like.
take-
Sonny Drono is
Drono.
also really good.
yeah.
Junks and
Sonny Drono.
Sonny
Mandroni.
Drono's
I'm
pretty
about
good.
that too.
Yeah.
Oh, BP with
Parts.
short for parts in progress.
Love it.
Bibby,
Love it.
you are a
Shit.
freaking genius.
Bippy, you're
Baby,
great.
that is exactly what we need. Oh, I love it. I'm in.
All right. Well, great. You want to know some more good news?
Yeah.
Y'all leveled up.
Level
Hell
up,
yeah.
huh?
Hell yeah, we did, baby.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
Oh, well, I need you to
What?
level up your character sheet
I was
real
like,
quick.
you got to
right
do
there.
some fast adjustments, baby.
Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep.
The magic of Discord.
We will get to that here in a bit, but I think that maybe we just return back to Adventures in Junk.
Yeah.
Because Very 13 does seem eager to kind of share with you some of their findings. I will say that if you had not triggered the falling chair trap, she triggers it on the way back. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's already triggered, so no worries there.
Good.
You're trying to start a lover's quarrel with us and our new late Android.
No, I'm saying
What
that
is-
we don't have to.
I mean, yes,
We
I
don't
hear
have to
you,
do
but
that.
also like
Okay.
I hear you, but subtext.
that's subtext. It's the implications.
All right. So as you approach Adventures in Junk, you hear this hiss from a narrow alley a couple blocks away. And you guys look and you see Riddle in the alley kind of, come here.
All right.
And Riddle actually leads you down a couple side streets and through the agency's back door. And while Riddle seems very pleased that her customer is still alive, because it'd be bad for business if Very 13 had perished, Riddle tells you guys once you get inside, she like draws the blinds closed, shuts the door quickly behind you, and says that Dutrolu's gang has been watching this location and y'all, and she prefers not to be beaten up again.
Same.
She says, yeah, I want to keep the few teeth I have left in my mouth. So I appreciate you going the long way in here. I also appreciate you getting Very out of trouble. Very 13, it's good to see you. I hope that your adventure in Junk was fun and not too harmful. I had some of my best employees on the case. She kind of looks at you guys like, right. She said, would y'all care for some water? I just got a new shipment in, and I actually got some Perrier.
Ooh. Yes, I would love some of that.
I'm gonna just
I don't
go
know what
die in
that
a
is.
corner. Okay.
I don't know what that is, Riddle, but that sounds real fancy.
Comes in smaller bottles, but it's bubbly and it tastes better. It doesn't make you more thirsty when you drink it.
Do you have a bottle pair that you're drinking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hashtag
I
not
mean,
sponsored.
not sponsored.
Very 13 says, yes, that's wonderful. Everybody gather around. It's story time.
Oh! Cobb just drops down immediately into like kindergarten position, legs crossed, kind of on the floor,
Oh
like
my god, so cute.
listening.
I'll look back and forth a few times, and then go and sit next to Cobb, cross-legged.
Yeah.
So we like really doing like the kind of like kindergarten story time. Everybody's sitting cross.
We are.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
absolutely.
guys
I
are.
love it.
Yeah.
Skip.
I fold my little wings down, and I cross my my legs, and then I have just a Perrier in each arm,
Nice.
all four.
And
I don't know
Riki.
about everybody else, but
Yeah.
having just
Riki
one-
curls up in my lap.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say
junks
Riki's
around.
really tired for all those extra actions that he's been doing. So
He's got a level of weird. He has a level of exhaustion. Don't know why.
Whack.
what about Skip?
He sits close enough that he can pet Riki.
Oh,
Nice.
with his
So very
bubbies.
13 takes the Perrier but sets it down on the table unopened. And they say, first of all, let me thank you once again for rescuing me. I knew I chose correctly when I picked Riddle's agency to help me in my task. The Yosoki starts to interrupt, but Very 13 waves her down. No, don't be modest. Your employees are to be commended, and you for your management. Riddle shrugs with an apologetic look on her face. I shared some of this with Riddle, but I think you should all know how I came to Akaton. As you may know, sometimes when we androids die, and she pointedly looks at you, Val, our mortal shell becomes home to a new soul. This is especially true if the android chooses to relinquish their life, but it also occurs if the body is relatively intact. This was the case for one of my progenitors, Very 8. They were an engineer aboard a scientific research vessel called the Stellar Flare. She gives it like she puts some like vocal modulation on it. In the years shortly after the gap, the crew engaged in experiments to develop a new source of power drawn from the then recently discovered drift. They believe that technology similar to that of drift engines could provide energy for all without the need for batteries. Unfortunately, their research ended abruptly when an accident caused them to crash. Very 13 pauses for a moment. Here on Akaton.
What the hell?
You take this quite seriously.
Cobb says, "Shh." She's just
13
enraptured.
Yeah, Very 13 smiles as if they've just solved an ages-old mystery. Don't you see? If we can salvage some of the technology from the stellar flare, we might be able to restart that research. It could change the galaxy.
So
And then she
at this point,
like bows.
it
Thank
becomes
you.
clear that Irani has been like trying to figure out when the applause comes because they keep like sticking the landing. So she's like, "Oh nope, not. I'm waiting. Now she realizes it's over, and she's like, "Ah yes, good. I love that. We would be happy to do anything that allows us to do such research, or at least I would. I would have to ask my friends if they feel the same."
To be frank, I didn't understand half the words that she was saying, but she's real passionate about it, I can tell you that much. I'm in.
This is true. I am glad that you noticed my passion for exciting storytelling.
Oh my
it
god.
was exciting.
Cobb looks between them and says, I too want to participate.
There's like literal sparks flying between
Yeah.
them. um, so Very 13 goes on to explain that they recently began to remember snippets of Very 8's life. It's a rare consequence of sharing the same android body.
Mm.
Thus, they began their examination of their past. Um,
Yes,
they don't
Tyler?
recall everything. One particularly vivid memory, though, she shares is my progenitor made it to an escape pod on the stellar flare before it went down. I believe the escape pod was damaged and that it did not make a safe landing on Akaton.
Is there a way for us to, with your permission, of course, perhaps run some kind of diagnostic so that we may try and unlock more of these memories for you?
I
They could
have,
be quite useful.
as much
Well,
as I appreciate your eagerness to aid in my recall of memories, I feel that that might be a bit intrusive, and rest assured that I have done quite the full length of my ability to recall what my progenitor knew. It has been 5 versions since, so some of the data is lost forever. But thank you very much. I
She kind
really
of
like.
bumps, like,
She goes on, or they go on to tell you that that Very 8 likely incurred a fatal wound in the crash, but Very 8 managed to embed a portion of the pod's distress beacon into their upgrade slot in their last moments. So Very 13 suspects that they intended for one of their descendants to find the escape pod and thus the wreck of the stellar flare. Very 13 was able to trace the beacon signal to Akaton, then to Kefik Depot and the car yards, where they found what was left of the escape pod buried amid the junk. They managed to download a copy of the stellar flare's transponder codes before Kefix noticed them and forced them to flee and take shelter in the abandoned truck. I presumed, Very 13 says, I'd have to somehow trace these codes to the starship because the stellar flare transponder must surely have been destroyed or lost power. But somehow, the stellar flares transponder is still broadcasting. We should be able to find it with only a few hours' work.
well, how risky is it for us to try to get some rest? We have friends who are in grave need of rest and recuperation before we engage in more
I would
activities.
much encourage you all to take a rest, for this type of adventure requires your full capabilities. End story mode.
In
Thank you.
story
That
Riddle
was
at this point,
fantastic.
yeah, Riddle at this point comes up and says, "Well, I'm a Yosoki of my word, and I promised you 500 credits each. So 500 credits each you'll get, and just 'cause I like you and you saved my skin, here's a serum of healing, Mark 1 for each of you as well."
Yeah, baby. Sorry, I was just really excited about that.
Agreed. These are exciting times, and I like it. I'm adding.
And yeah, and Very 13 says, "I too shall rest."
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
I wanted
okay,
to talk
now?
to her
Cool.
before she went to sleep.
Oh, what would you like to talk
Oh,
about? She
oh.
comes back up.
You heard that. Oh,
I always keep a small amount of receptor activity online.
Okay,
yeah, I do that
calm down,
too. I should have
Alexa.
known better. I should have known better. No, I wanted to talk to you in private about those past lives that you mentioned.
All right.
But now I feel like everybody's looking at me because I brought it up.
Yeah, totally shipping this whole situation. Like, she's not sure if she wants to be as our pansexual disaster bug, like she doesn't know if she wants to be a part of this or just like she's just very excited for everybody involved. But as soon as you're like, I feel like I'm being watched, her giant bug eyes are just like, oh, she just very pointedly pets Riki and looks down and away.
Cobb is still sitting cross-legged on the floor and just kind of looks between the two, like, what's going on?
Yeah, let's talk in the morning. Is that all right?
Yes, that would be fine, Val.
Yeah, all right. That sounds great. And he walks quickly out of the room to someplace else.
No,
Yeah.
please go on.
Yeah. She kind of like looks at Very 13. She goes, he's really great when you get to know him. You should, in the morning, you definitely should talk about things and stuff. Good night. Yeah.
will do that. Okay. Does anyone else have any more awkward requests for Very 13?
Cobb's
No?
just like looking. So just to paint the picture,
Awkward part.
Cobb is smart. Cobb is intelligent and strong, and nothing else. Like, she got
Not
book
very
smarts.
charismatic, huh?
She got no charisma. She got no wisdom. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. But yeah.
Yes. Well, if there is nothing else, then I will power down. She just stands there, but head down. Okay. So you
Incredible.
guys can get a full night's rest, and we leveled up. Now, one thing that STF likes to do, and I'm springing this on you now, so no pressure, you can do it for next time. But we kind of like to role play our level ups.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with Heath because he's usually pretty good at this.
Too bad, not this time.
Not this time.
All right,
My
Emily.
character doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so one thing that Cobb got is as an augmented soldier. It's kind of in theory it's kind of lame, but I think considering where we are, it's pretty cool. We got favored augmentation, which is essentially I get 50% off of an augmentation of a specific slot type. And that particular one that I chose is a personal upgrade. So whenever we get to a point where we can use this nifty 500 credits that was just given to us, Cobb will be making some augmentation, I love it, augmented related pricing adjustments. Basically, I'm gonna get that augmentation for cheap.
You're going to get that ability crystal for half off.
For half off.
Heard that.
And then the other thing was I got an extra I get a combat feat, which I think I took in harm's way, because we got a lot of, well, not a lot, but like we got enough squishy folks, and Cobb.
Well, and if you've seen your party, at least one of them, I won't name names, throw themselves into harm's way. So
Look, is acidic sludge harm's way? I mean, really, is it?
I think it's a complicated question.
It's a complicated question. But yeah, so she's just trying to take care of the fun little ragtag team that has been assembled. So yeah, that's really all. But
yeah, we're still low level
two.
here. That's fine. Yeah, good deal. Tyler, you want to go next? Val level up.
Chief Irene. I had this thing with, Vera 13 was talking, and she was talking about past lives and memories and things, and I have this distinct memory of a really big, hard-hitting fist, and I don't got that right now. I'm wondering, can you take some of that hard bug shell shit we found and, like, make a bitchin' glove that I can punch things with?
Yes, absolutely I can. And so, in a combination cutscene of both of our level ups, Irene,
I love this.
inspired by all of the junk that surrounded them in the junkyard and the art within what am I trying? I'm trying to say her name. Ripple.
Riddle.
No,
Mhm.
Riddle.
Riddle.
I
So close.
literally was gonna say
Uh,
Ripple.
I was like, help me. Help me. Within Riddle's kind of abode and everything where they're staying, she begins to reach out with her magic in a new way that she hasn't ever done before and fabricate scrap together of different pieces of like organic material from like the outer shell of the bugs, so the carapace, and then like bits of rocks for the knuckles, and they're all kind of held together just by like sparking arcane energy, that gives them this weird sensibility of like bioluminescence, even though it's a mechanical thing that she's creating. And then when she has kind of your approval, she says, "Is there anything else you want to add to this? Any personal style or flair?"
Oh, I like black. Can you paint it black?
Yeah, so she
I see a red door and I want to paint it.
yeah, so she takes she basically, with a twist and bending of the light, she is able to kind of mattify the outer part of the carapace, and when it hits the light, there's just the tiniest bit of green, like the way there are on beetle shells, but it's like mostly very black, like matte black with some beetle shell green that shows through.
Oh, I like that.
That's awesome.
And
That
then
looks real
once
nice.
it's all made, she'll use mending to help attach it to you.
Dope.
It's articulate, but I can tell it's got some heft to it.
I think that might be the best thing I've ever made.
The
This was
ability
definitely
and flavor in here.
yeah, this was a great joint level up. Inspirations to both of you. Good
Nice.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head canon, you both did it
Um,
intentionally trying to look hot, like like in Zoolander, the mines thing. So everybody's working for the weekend.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to kind of get at with what Irene just did for Val is I took the operative exploit Death Strike, which removes the archaic feature from, or the archaic trait from my unarmed attacks, which I get from my Vesk ancestry, Vesk bit of my android ancestry. Anyways, but basically I can make trick attacks with my fists now.
Nice.
Nice, and they're lethal now too, right? If
Also
you want them to be, yeah, cool.
And with my level up, I became officially a Junkomancer. So I took our new archetype from this awesome adventure, and I have now the ability to fabricate scrap, which allows me to pull together little bits and bobs of other people's trash, which becomes my treasure. And I will, I'm sure, figure out creative ways to use it. But I also was able to create a junk armor spell, which allows me to create armor for my friends and compatriots out of one bulk of my fabricated scrap.
Yourself too.
And myself. And I feel like inspired by her night of creating this cool arcane power glove basically for you, she also looks down at Riki, who's looking a little sad because not enough attention was given, and she just gives a little twist of her finger, and he just suddenly is covered in carapace pieces, like a little piece, like suit of armor that he can wear for a little bit, and he jumps around the shop.
It's adorable.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love Riki so much.
All right, and just so you know, in Roll20, I put in light junk armor on your sheet, so if you ever do cast it, you can just equip that, and it will be the appropriate AC for your
Thank
character. Yep. All right. Good job. All right, Heath, you've had some time.
So, to clarify, because I think you think I was being rude, I wasn't saying I won't go first. I was saying my role-playing, my level up will be of very low quality.
Not
That's why we
exactly
put you
very
last.
13 level.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have gone first, is what I'm saying. But like, because at level 1, like Mystic gets its connection, then like I didn't really get a lot at level 2. I got some new spells, which is cool, but I was pretty disappointed in the dearth of fire-related spells for my Flamewalker Mystic to really make it feel like a Flamewalker. So I just feel like I'm a rando cab driver Mystic with a bunch of spells, you know? Like
That's a thing. Is that not a thing?
Sounds like
It is
Skip
for
to
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean,
I love
it fits. Also, it made me really sad that Bippy says Skip role plays this level up with aggressive chemo. So,
Well, speaking of that,
Speaking of radiation.
yes, the next morning we're gonna go ahead and need you to roll that fortitude save.
okay. Fortitude.
I'm over here looking at my sheet like, is there anything I can do to help him with that? No, baby, shut up. You're level 2 soldier. You can't help nothing.
Right.
You got this.
No, I don't, because it's a natural 2, and I have no bonuses.
Oh, God.
Ouch.
Well, all right, before that happens, we're gonna take that over because does anybody have medicine? And if they do, they should try to treat disease before he rolls this to give that +4.
I do.
All
Yeah,
right.
nah. The organics don't make any sense to me, so.
Okay.
Okay, so I do a roll it.
No. Does anybody else have medicine?
I have medicine.
All right, give it a roll there. I would suggest using one of those 3 inspirations.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm gonna go ahead and use all of them because this seems really important.
I
you
like
can't do
it
that.
though. I like
Oh,
the
I
only
can't
use
use
initiative.
one at
per
a
roll.
time?
But
Like
you
what your head
can give one to Heath if you want. You can
Okay,
give them
so
to other players.
I will give one to Keith and then I will use one on my medicine roll.
All right,
Great. What a time to be alive.
let's do this.
I just love that
Great.
so much. Thank you for bringing that up to the table. So
Okay. I rolled a 7, 8, 9. A
Nope.
9.
That's not going to get it. All right, Heath.
Sorry.
No.
What was it?
are you
A
fucking?
natural 1.
Oh no.
We're killing it.
I know this isn't
Killing
This
me.
isn't 2E, so it isn't as bad, but it's still terrible, and it's radiation, and Skip, don't die.
Okay, well, you're going to go down one track. So you went from
Lady.
inert to, oh man, or from latent, yeah, to weakened. So you're now sickened and fatigued.
Shut up, baby. Shut up, Newt.
So the question is, do you want to
I do not have a backup ready.
do you want to just like do you want to adventure
I'm
while
just
being
silent.
weakened, or do you want to just like stay here and see if we roll till either Skip dies or is saved?
Is there
Yeah,
Skip, don't look too good.
I
Let's
have to
take care
know.
of Skip.
question?
If I, honestly, I'm kind of excited by the prospect of like, if I die, I will create a character as fast as I can and just roll with it.
Oh my
just
God.
see what I can do.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, chaotic energy is what has fueled us so far.
I mean-
Right. I'll do it.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go. All right, so then I need another roll now. You guys
wait,
can
wait,
treat.
hold on,
you guys-
hold on. Can we pad this in any way? Are there
Yeah,
shots?
yeah,
Can
we
we pick
can,
up
we
like
can.
stim packs?
So-
Anything that can assist in this role? I
Yeah,
don't
so you
know.
can go shopping
Yeah.
for sure.
Sorry.
And
We
spend
have
some of
so
that
much
money.
credits now.
Yeah.
So many.
Got so much credits.
We've got so much credits.
Yeah. So
Um,
the second day we're all ready to go and you're just vomiting or whatever. Like, how are you
Yeah, how you
expressing your
feeling?
radiation?
I mean, I'm sickened, so I imagine he is quite nauseous, and I think that's part of the description of it. So yeah, I mean, probably like his green is very pale, the green of his skin and bubbins. And,
No, not the bubbins.
the bubbins are not, they're normally lustrous orange. They're a pale imitation of the
Like
vibrant
Bubbins,
orange they
no.
normally are.
like shriveled grapes.
Oh no!
Oh
Alright.
man.
The bubbins.
Yes, exactly like that, yes.
Oh,
All right.
bubbins.
Well, let's. We cannot go with you in this state. We are going to go shopping. I promise that sounds. It's more. It's probably okay. Yeah.
Yeah. None of
Retail
you really care
therapy.
about me, do ya?
It's called retail therapy. We've got you, man.
Yeah. The Mara posse leaves no bubbins behind. Not now. Not ever.
Wow.
I'll stay. I'll actually stay with Skip while you two are going shopping. Val, I know the place is being watched, and I don't want anybody to come and catch him unawares, so I'll stay behind.
All right.
I'm trying to remember what serum you need.
I'm pretty sure it's right away. Who said that?
Yeah, but that's not
earlier?
what it's called. In
By the way, no,
Starfinder.
that's a Fallout joke. Ignore Scratch.
And it costs like 1 credit. Like how many credits did it cost?
I mean, 1 minimum. Like, you know.
Oh man, I should know this, but I just don't.
Is there like a services we can look into? Like, are there services of this?
Is there a hospital?
Yeah.
Like, is
I mean,
there
something
a-
of that nature.
Yeah, there's services. I mean,
Excuse me, it is 100% called Rat Out.
is it really?
Rat Out serum.
Rat
How
out.
much
Raid
does
out.
that cost?
510 credits.
Okay, we have that. If
It's a
we all
level
just
3.
contribute a
Let me
little.
let me actually read it and make sure that this is what I want. Doubling amber serum infuses with a special isotopes. Oh god, isotopes designed to absorb radiation from your body. Okay. Yes, you can attempt a new saving throw against any radiation effects you're affected by. If you succeed, the radiation automatically ends. In addition, you gain a +4 enhancement bonus to saving throws against radiation for an hour. I mean, that's neat.
Well,
So that's
Yes, we could spend.
but that's only
that's 225 credits.
That's 225.
Rat out
225.
serum.
so.
Yeah, the red out serum is 225.
Do we?
Which you have. I mean, you just got 2,000 as a party.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at my current funds, not how much it costs. Apologies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if
So
I'm
let's-
reading this correctly, you attempt a new saving throw against any radiation effects you're affected by. If you succeed, but
But it
It
doesn't
doesn't
help
look
you
it
succeed.
gives
Yeah,
it
that's
allows
what I'm-
you to-
for to that check that it gives. That's my question. Does the +4 enhancement bonus happen as you're making the roll that time?
I don't think so.
It just says in addition
I
you
think
gain.
I think the concept behind this is if you fail the throw, then you chug the potion or serum to get another opportunity.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, but then what would the +4 be useful for if it weren't on
if you
that
if you
serum?
fail again, I
you
guess.
fail.
Yeah, but only within the next hour. So it's only if you're like actively fighting something. Like if
Yeah.
Skip had this during the fight.
Right, like he could have used it against
It
the
would have been
poison
useful.
as opposed
But
to the disease. And here's the
I'm
problem
not
is
sure it's really worth getting something for this much credits.
Yeah.
If it's
I
just
don't
to allow another save.
well, remove affliction doesn't work on radiation.
Yeah.
So you have to actually get a 4th level spell gem to cast remove radiation,
not with
Well,
the funds we have.
I was gonna say,
which
can
is
we pay
3,700
for?
credits.
Can we not pay for a service? I mean, to tell me they ain't a damn hospital around these parts where we could pay a
Well,
mystic.
that's what I'm saying.
It
You
is.
would pay the cost of the
For the
spell.
spell.
That's not what I'm saying, Adam. I'm saying be cool and just be like, yeah, let's find
You know what? Okay, here's my thought.
let's find
Here's my
an
thought.
alley surgeon. Okay, an alley mystic.
We're looking
Here's
for
what I will say.
2, not a
Paint a
minus
picture
2.
for you. This group of shitlords drags their like gaming friend who is now just like probably like completely white and drained of all color into an alley. And where our bedside manner is, shut up, it's fine.
It's fine.
You're fine.
This is fine.
Here's what I'm gonna propose: is
But
that
that
you can find a doctor who you can pay 200 credits for a guarantee AIDS, like a treat disease. So that's going to be a +4 to his roll for 3 days.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
That's definitely worth it. That's
Yeah,
cheap as
that's-
fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
about
That's
it.
cheap as fuck, you know.
Can it be in an alley? That's my only.
Yeah, it can be an alley. If if he rolls a natural 1, though, he's going to go down 2. That's the trade-off I'm going to give you. Because 200 for 3 days of +4s is
It's
cheap
crazy.
as hell.
Yeah.
But if he rolls a 1 during these,
Yeah.
the sketchy alleyway treatment actually hurts him and makes him go 2 stages down.
That doesn't
Does
sound
everybody agree
realistic
to
at
this?
all.
Well, it's
Okay.
really a question for Heath.
Yeah, I was
Do
gonna
you
say.
agree to this?
What?
I said, yeah, this is fine.
This is
all
fine. This is fine.
All this is fine.
Heath is 100% already rolling a new character right now.
I am.
Who's going on the hunt to look for this guy? Because, I mean,
Alright.
you know...
I will go on the hunt.
I will
right.
assist you.
Okay, so the two of you go out, and Val's going to stay with Skip.
Yep.
to keep him company. So you guys go, and you find this guy, and you find a Yosoki in the corner of like this alley. And he's got a trench coat on. And he like opens it, and he's got a trench coat full of syringes. He says, "Hey there, you want to buy some serums? I've got some commando serums. I've got some scientist serums. I've got some gender-changing serums. Can I interest you in some of my serums?"
She says, we're looking for something a little more intense than your run-of-the-mill serums.
Oh,
We have a
I like
friend.
the sound of that. What kind of intensity are we talking about here?
Radiation. She says, with like
Radiation. Yes.
jazz, all 4 jazz hands.
Listen, I just read a book on radiation. Idiot's Guide to Solving
There it
Radiation.
is. There it is.
It'd be my pleasure to help you with that for a price. You see,
All right. What is your price then?
500 credits per hour of treatment.
No.
What can you do for us in 10 minutes?
We're gonna do a little bit of negotiations. I like that. All right, butterfly lady. Here's what I'll offer: 499 credits for 1 hour's of work. Now you
How
suppose
about-
on your counter. I can't wait to see what you
She
say.
says, don't you think you would get a lot more customers if you had a nicer display for your serums?
I mean, I can't argue with that logic, but I don't really see what you're getting at there.
She fabricates scrap
Oh,
and begins to create a rotating display
bitch.
of serums that's like leans when you it's like the cigar dispensers where when you pull them up it like leans them out. And so like all the little vials will fit in.
All right, that's a nice trick you got there. All right. For you and your neat little tricks here, I'll do it for 200 credits per day.
So it's like we're gonna get there. It's gonna happen.
200
Great.
credits per day. Per day. Come
All
on.
right.
You
One
go
day
Uh,
and oh, go ahead.
Cobb would kind of lean down towards Irini and be like,
Uh-huh.
what if it doesn't work this time? What if we need more? I don't know what voice this is. Sorry.
She says,
What if we need more time?
Well, how much time do you need? Right now,
You
I'm
can't
looking
hear
at
me.
200.
I'm whispering.
Oh.
She says,
It doesn't sound like you're whispering.
I
though.
got closer to the mic, but I didn't change my volume. I'm sorry.
That's all canon.
All right, I'll just pretend like you're whispering. It's all part of the negotiations, right? This is my favorite part. All right, you guys, let's talk amongst yourselves, and we'll see what you come up with next.
Yeah, she sort of like
And he like just puts a serum in his arm while you are talking.
she says, I think we're on a timetable, and I don't want him to keep shooting up in this alley. I want him to be tip-top shape when he sees our friend, and I think based on what he's saying he can do, it will only be 1 day of his services.
I'm sorry, out of character. Did Adam not say 3 days?
Yeah, I did say 3 days for 200, which is what you're going for, because he needs 3 consecutive saves to.
Right, but 3 days for 200.
Right, right now
He's just at 1 day for
proposing
200.
1 day for 200 per day.
Okay, no, that's not okay. She says, okay, no, this isn't good. We need to push it a little bit further. She goes, man, have you ever had a trip where it just felt like time stood still?
Oh, every day of my life. And he puts another syringe in. Oh, yeah.
What if
I'm
told
tripping
you?
right now.
What if I told you that when you are tending to our friends, okay, this is terrible. She doesn't know if this is true, but she's gonna go for it. She's like, what if I told you that our friend is oh my gosh, what is the frog? A Gripply. And from what I hear, he's leaking all kinds of gross.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You gonna give our Cappy body saliva to trip on?
All kinds of, it could be poisonous. It could be
No,
the best trip you've ever had.
Listen, you're right. I've licked a toad.
But look, you're right. I know.
I've definitely licked a toad at time too in my life. That does sweeten the deal a bit. You should have led with Gripply.
Gripply's, believe it or not, are good friends of ours.
All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm loving these negotiations, by the way. All right. I'll do 500 for 3 days.
How about this? And Cobb pulls out the Fasteron Kefik carcass thingy.
Yeah.
Thought you were gonna what?
Just hit him. How about this?
And I hit him with it. And like I just in my mind he's like kind of tripping and I pull out this little, slightly irradiated, maybe who knows, pulsating piece of stuff.
I have radiation sickness.
You don't know that.
I can't help you.
You don't know that.
He says, "Oh, you just keep putting out all sorts of shinies and tricks. All right. You throw this into the pot. I'll do 200 for 3 days of services.
Nailed it.
And I want, a quart of Gripply fluid.
Quart? Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if this one's suffering from radiation, that shouldn't be too hard.
He was sweating a lot when we left. That is true.
Yeah. But you better hurry because he might be all sweat out. Although there's a lot of water there, so I'm sure he's staying hydrated.
Let's go. And he puts another syringe in his arm. I'm all ready to do this. I'm in my best mode right now. Let's do it.
Okay.
He's all commandoed out.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
Back
hurry,
at the shop,
she says,
Val's
and sort of
sitting
ushers
next
them. Oh, sorry. What was that, Tyler?
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, back at the shop, Val's sitting next to Skip. You go, don't worry. I'm sure they're finding somebody real reputable to help you.
Yes, they're
gonna be all right.
quite reasonable people.
The doors burst open, and it's just this like high off of his gourd guy.
Well, hold on. Did we even ask his name?
His eyes are just like almost all pupil, right? Just, he's like, all right, where's the sick toad? I'm here to help.
What's his name? Did we get his name?
No.
Oh, you didn't get my name.
What's Cobb says? What's your name?
Oh, you could just call me Street Doc. I don't want to give my name.
We found Street Doc.
No thanks. I'll die.
Yeah. So she like comes down next to your bed and she's holding like one of your hands with two of hers and then the other with the other two, and she's like, I'm giving you bedside manner. and this is going to be fine.
And,
And that's it.
and can we also try and treat? Can we roll medicines again?
Of
Okay.
course, yeah.
Yeah, Cobb goes on the other side, and let's see how.
Oh, you've read Idiot's Guide to Radiation too?
Well, mine was a different volume. Mine was just Idiot's Guides to Medicine.
Chicken soup for the radiated soul.
With a 15, I don't think I do much. So, like, she kneels down and, like, holds your hand and, like, clenches too hard. And then little Bubbins just kind of, like, wah.
That's very valuable.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I'm still reading. I didn't actually finish the book.
And she leans down. She goes, we also sold your sweat. I'm sorry.
That's right.
What?
We did what we had to do.
Deals
Are you
were
feeling
made.
particularly lubricated today?
Need sweat is what you're saying, not that you had gathered it in secret.
Yeah, no.
Correct.
You sweat. I need you to work up a lather.
I imagine he's sweating pretty profusely, as sick as he feels.
Yeah, she just starts setting, like, vials and cups underneath you, and she's like, there's nothing to worry about.
All right. Well, you can also roll to aid or to treat.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
I will. I will, in fact, also use my bonus,
Your last.
my
inspo.
last one,
All right.
because there's always more where that came
That's
from.
true.
Just gotta keep this sick content game up. Okay. Hold on, where? Okay.
Val's standing back. I'm glad I didn't get none of this.
My, thing is loading. There we go. Alright, so we've got a medicine check +2. So that's another 15.
15's not going to get it, but you do have the +4 from
Oh,
Street Doc.
great.
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So only Street Doc helps on the first day of his services. So go for it there, Heath. Let's get it.
I'm switching to real dice,
Good luck.
and I regret it. That is a natural 2.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Baby,
over a
are you
2 yet.
okay?
All
I
right.
don't know.
This isn't good. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's not what you want to hear.
Seems to be getting worse. But don't worry. We've got this. I need everybody to power together. Let's do it. Come on now. Roll.
Okay,
I mean, what?
so is
do
this
I
day
go to a
two,
worse
basically?
condition?
Yeah, you're impaired now, so you're exhausted. And if you were to take a standard or full action, you must succeed at a fortitude save or lose the action and become nauseated for 1 minute.
So he's just like laying on a couch while they're still trying to treat him every day or whatever. Just stop it.
Also
Stop.
collecting his gross
Yeah.
Collecting my
secretions.
sweat and just
Okay.
let me die.
No, I'll never let you die.
So I will, day 2, I will give you my last inspiration.
All right, cool.
I
But you
I
can
rolled a
roll
7
to,
on my medicine
gonna-
check, so
No
that's
good.
sick.
Okay.
I'll give.
You're gonna
wait,
die.
did-
I'm so sorry.
Emily, did you give Heath your last
Yeah.
inspiration, or you
Yeah.
did Heath? Okay, this one. I got one to give if this one goes poorly, which I'm sure it will.
14.
14. No, not going to get it. All right, Heath. You're rolling with an inspiration here and a +4, so a +6 total.
+6 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
That is a 3 on the die.
Are you kidding?
No,
Ugh.
skip.
It's
Are
a
you
3.
kidding? In a horribly awful way? But, like, we are pouring every piece of resources.
This is really bad. Like, everybody's trying so hard, and it's just not working. So you are now debilitated. So any action you take, other than movement, you immediately lose 1 hit point.
Wait.
Any standard action,
Do
you immediately lose 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
I run a mile and I'm dead.
All right. I feel like that you guys might blame me for the situation that is unfolding here. And I just want to be clear that I am doing my part. I need, and he looks at you, and he grabs you like by, I guess, the cheeks because you don't have ears, and he says, "Shit, I need you to try to survive here. This is the beginning of my doctor business, and I don't want it to go badly. So please, get better!"
Stop trying to die.
I weakly try to slap him and lose an HP.
Oh no!
He just catches you and squeezes fluid that's radiating out of you into
Ew.
the
Gross. Gross.
That's,
Okay, well, let's roll again here.
Tyler, are you giving your last?
I'm giving my last inspo to Heath. I mean, although it feels like a bad investment at this
It
point.
does. It is. This is
Let's do
my
it.
cause.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so let's
Going
get
bust.
the treat disease. Treat disease is here.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, that's a 10 total.
I
That's a
rolled a natural 1.
Jesus
my
Christ!
God, dude.
So
What?
4 total.
All right, well, you're rolling again with a +6, Heath.
Yo, Desno wants you to die.
What am I trying to hit here?
18.
18. Okay.
So you got the +4 from the doc, and you've got your +2. So
That is an 8 on the die.
Ain't enough.
So, yep, not an
Ain't
18
enough, is it?
total.
what?
Your Skip goes comatose. Oh, no, I'm sorry, bedridden. You're awake and you can converse, but you can't stand on your own or take any other actions or reactions.
Do we have different music? This is horrible.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not to. I was like, I can't get there. I feel.
yeah, no, you're right. It's-
Goblin-y, like, curious tinkerer music.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's try Dying World. See how that does.
Sure,
Skip,
that's
do you have any
fine.
family that we
All
need to
right.
contact, buddy?
So
Should I
here's
not
the
talk like
question:
that, Chief? Sorry.
All right,
Do we just keep? Oh, what the heck?
now do you want to spend some more credits
That's what I
to
was
get one of
thinking.
those serums?
I'll spend mine.
The
Okay.
serum is going to do what? It's
Give
going
him
to
a
allow
+4.
him to re-roll it with another +4.
To be
Or
honest,
didn't-
after Val sat down for 3 days and basically was watching Skip die, he feels like he has to do something. All of the credits are coming from my pocket on this. I'll go out and buy them the day he goes bedridden.
Okay. The way I'm going to rule that is he basically just gets a +4.
Okay.
So now he'll be at a +8 from the doc, from the serum. Are you going to get a couple?
I'm getting 2.
You're getting 2, okay?
J Pickle brings a good point to chat.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I think if
What is it?
the
Bring it up.
chat chants, like kind of like, clap if you believe kind of
Clap if you believe
situation.
in fairies, everybody. This
I
is your
mean,
moment, okay? We
this-
just started this game, and I think Skip Hopsworth has a lot more to share with the group.
Ugh.
I'm not going to give a +20.
Oh, well, okay, fine. You dick.
What I will do is for one roll, you're going to get a +5 inspiration from the chat. But I need everybody in the chat to tell me your favorite thing about Skip.
Ooh.
So while they're doing that, ladies, if we can get some treat disease wounds, maybe you guys can actually help out.
I'm going to try a different dice.
We
The
got
Bubbins,
the accent,
obviously.
We
I'm
got
gonna-
the Bubbins.
I'm going to roll my boulder. My big ass boulder.
Bringing out the big guns.
I'm gonna bring out the
Oh.
real dice. Flame touch titanium. Let's go, baby.
No, 14 total.
14 total.
17 total.
17, so close. All right, so you're at a +8 for this roll as Val puts a shot in you, which you can buy directly from the doctor. And he's
Serums McGee.
oh, I should have been using these the whole time. Shit.
Oh God, I'm gonna backhand this doctor here.
I have a question.
I deserve that.
I
You're
have a
right.
question. Can I pay for his medical services in addition to what Tyler's paid for?
I don't understand.
Like the same deal that we made before?
Oh yeah, another 200 for another 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Absolutely.
do that. I do that. So we get the doc's help and the serum's help.
So and the +5 from the Twitch chat.
Okay.
So you're at a +13 here, Heath. All you gotta do is roll a 5 or better for one success.
Oh,
And
man.
judging by how we've been doing, that's not guaranteed.
No.
I feel like Desna has spoken so many times.
Okay. I mean, go ahead and roll now.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a 5.
Oh,
That's exactly what you needed.
Meets.
So,
It's 1.
right, so that's one success, and so you're back to debilitated. What are we on now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is day 6.
Like, I feel guilty just for derailing this whole campaign.
No,
You
no,
know?
you're
this
gonna
is the
save
game.
me from this radiation.
I am
my
on
God.
pins and needles about this. It must be resolved.
So you're back to debilitated. All right, so that's the good news. You went from bedridden to debilitated. So like, Skip, you like try to get up. You're like, I'm feeling a little better. And, just throw up. I need that. Catch that, please. Yep, thank you. All right. Shit. So actually, you would need to spend another 200 if you want the doctor's help, because that's 6 days. So,
I'll spend it.
all right. So
I've only got 50 credits left.
I got
Wait.
it. I got it.
Pocket, you know?
Because we've rolled 6 times, and he's 200 for 3. You got your first 200 for the first 3 days, and the 200 you just bought.
And
so
then, because
3
he's
more.
progressed down the radiation
Okay.
track further in this time, so now it's going to take us more. At first, it was 3 successes, but he's failed twice, quote unquote, for
Yeah.
every one he's failed, because that was the deal we cut.
Gotcha.
No, he has not failed twice for those, because that was
Oh.
only on natural 1. He's just failed
Okay.
every roll that we've done. And so
Okay.
it's been 6 days, and so you're buying 3 more days for 200 credits and his.
Gotcha.
And we're putting in another serum, right? All right, so this
I
is
bought
just
2,
at
by the way.
okay.
So you don't need to pay for another serum. I spent $450, and they're $225 apiece.
Right. And so then let's see if we can get some treat disease rolls from the ladies. Come
Yeah,
on.
baby.
This is
18.
the worst streak of 18. Got it. Meets beats.
1.
1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this roll is at a +12, Heath.
Plus 12?
Yep.
Okay.
I hope that you guys watching are enjoying what we tuned in for.
Y'all, Heath normally rolls so well.
good.
Rocks!
Try to heal a frog.
This is all payback for my good fortune.
Yep.
I rolled a 7, so I think that's a 19, right?
19. All right.
Yeah, baby.
So you're now just impaired. So one more save, and you're free of this stupid disease.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Out
right.
of,
So,
out of what?
all right. We'll see if we can get some. We don't
Yeah.
have another serum.
Real quick, I had
Yeah.
2. Did somebody buy a 3rd serum?
So,
I didn't buy a 3rd.
Okay.
does somebody want to buy one? He's like, I think this is a good time for
How
you to
much?
buy some of my shiny serums.
How much are they?
Thing makes me wonder, sir, if you've been sorry, who's this person's voice? She says, you know what? I wonder, have you been giving us shoddy serums to make him worse so then we have to make him better by paying you for more things?
Oh no, I've been doing my part +4 every roll.
Damn you. Okay.
Huh. Brad, serum.
So
Yeah,
another
I'll buy it.
serum.
Yeah.
You'll buy it. All right. So then let's see if we can get assist here
All right.
from the ladies.
Okay.
I
That
rolled. That's
is
a no from me.
a 19.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
God.
Another plus 12 here for you, Skip. This is it. This is so big. Because I think they're out of money at this point.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
a
much.
3. You can't see. It's a 3 on the fucking die. It's a 15.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's
Here's what I'll do
pool
for you.
our money.
I've got one more serum left. If you want to spend, it's going to be at a premium. Yep, because I know you need it.
What a cunt. Go on.
Yeah,
300 credits.
Yeah.
And I'll put it in right here.
So outside of she wants to like go in the room with the Cobb and sorry, not Very. And Val.
That's a compliment if you ask me.
And she is kind of like very seriously like she was all like fun and games at first, but she's become more and more somber as this time has gone by, and she sort of like takes out her cred stick and she puts it on the table and she says, "What are we going to do?"
I have 85 credits.
I
got
have enough
50.
to buy another one, and everything inside me is saying to do it, but we still have so much to find out. If we spend every last penny here, what if something else happens? We will have nothing to fall back on. This was the only job we had that would be an easy payday, and we have spent 2,000 credits already almost just to save him. And he should be saved, but if this is how hard our first thing is, what's going to happen the next time? It's only going to be harder and harder.
Chief, I see your concern, and I respect you for it. But I got a few subroutines that are kicking in right now. Say we beat the shit out of Little Rat and take all his credits when we're done.
No.
So that's an option that I'll put on the table for you.
That
So
is
we just
not an option. You're making a joke, correct?
I'm sorry, no, I'm not, Cobb.
We can't be upset with the man for trying to ply his trade.
No, but if he can't heal our friend, we can take all our credits back from him. And I think we're justified in that.
We pay
He
for
sort of-
services
oh, go ahead.
rendered. The services
Yeah.
were rendered. We can't continue with that kind of logic, Val.
She sort of like is stuck between them in this moment as she like feels the tension between the two of them building, and she sits down at like a table, opens up a Perrier and thinks for a moment, and then she says, "I think it's natural to be angry when you lose someone, or when you feel that you might, Val. And as much as, if I'm honest, I don't think this street doc would be missed, I think you would regret it if you killed him. He has been doing his best this entire time, and if his best is shitty, we paid him shitty money for shitty work."
You're damn right I'm mad about it, Chief.
I'm just pretending like I'm not hearing any of this, like we were talking.
We're in
the
a different
alley.
room.
Adam just wants to tension cut. No,
Get out, Mom.
I get. I understand that I now have an opportunity as Val to As Very has showed me that I can leave behind my past. So, fine. I'm not happy about it, but fine.
I don't think anyone is happy right now. So are we buying this serum or not?
Buying the serum.
That is our only real course of action.
All right. We got this money together, and we'll lose it together. But hopefully we won't lose a friend. And she, goes back in the room and pays him for the last serum.
All right, here's the serum for you. I hope it works. Let's see if we can't get him better. And I'm gonna say that you could have done this before he before he made that roll, so you can apply this to the roll that he had, which then does save him, because he needed 3 more, and with the plus 4,
We do that.
that saves it. And you guys are broke, but Skip lives, although he's not looking great at the moment. And he says, I'm
good?
yeah, because you had gotten 2 in a row, and you were just shy, and the serum put you over the top to make your third success, third consecutive. Otherwise, you're dead. It's like, either spend that or you die, because you would have to start over. You have to make 3 more consecutive rolls. You know what I mean? And the street doctor says, "Well, that was a bit of a harder road than I thought it would be. But I got not only 1 pint of fluids, he was leaking all over the place. And
Take your money and get out.
no, just listen to me. I know that everyone is tense. You might have lost a friend, but you didn't. That's what's important here. He's still there. I've got me like 2 gallons of Gripply goo. You know how much money I could make off of this? And I feel like, listen, I'm not usually nice, but you guys never threatened to kill me through this whole time. And so I really appreciate that. A lot of people
Cobb
threaten to kill me.
eyes. Val.
A lot of people threaten to kill me when I do my street doctor work. Maybe understandably, maybe not. I don't know.
You should have read a review.
Well, yeah.
hey.
If you do write a review, that would really help out.
Oh, God.
On Dell.
But listen, I'm gonna give you 500 of your credits back. All right. I'm gonna make a shit ton of money off of this Gripply goo. You, Skip, thank you. You've just made me a very happy man and a very trippy rat. So here, take 500 credits back. And if you ever need, some serums, I'll give them to you at a 10% discount. How's that sound?
I think that sounds marvelous. Thank you very much, the street doctor.
All right, can I have 5 Perriers though before I go?
I cast overheat on him.
Do you really?
No. I kind of want to, though.
No, but I think
Why?
Okay, can we pause for a second?
Sure.
I was not able to be in any of the decision making.
Yeah.
I was 100% on board with killing this dude. Fuck that guy. I don't care about your moral quandaries. Get that money back and kill this dude. What are you doing?
That's unlawful.
That would be evil.
That
I
would
don't
be
care.
evil.
Yeah.
I'm a
That's
cab
not
driver. I don't really give a shit.
But-
I
okay.
I want to make some
Wow.
money.
Which is going to be interesting to see how we all kind of work out, because Cobb is really young and from a very cloistered society. This is interesting to see y'all's take on things for her.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you were trying to kill. He was the only person helping.
Yeah.
Like,
Skip has
y'all
100
were-
kids at
Y'all
home.
were failing at your medicine checks, and he was not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just doing his job.
But I think that this is as good a place as any to take our intermission.
Take a
Yeah,
breath.
because-
Take a
I need
Yeah,
to teach
seriously,
you.
dude. That got to me more emotionally than I expected it to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a break would be much
Yeah,
appreciated.
so we're gonna take a quick break and come back. Skip lives another day.
Yeah,
but now he's
baby.
marked for death. I'm
Yeah.
coming for you, Heath. I'm coming for you.
Should have
Rude.
just killed me now.
All right. We'll see y'all. in a
Saved
minute.
us a lot of money.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. That was tense, y'all. Holy crap! Welcome back, everybody. I did not anticipate that the first half of this episode would be the balance of Skip's life taking place here. You know, DC 18 Fortitude save for a level 2 character is tough.
Rough.
It's really tough, and we are pretty big proponents of Starfinder. We're not shy about that at all. But we were talking in the break that is one of those things that feels a little unfair to the players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just so difficult to hit a DC 18 even if you're at your best, and with this particular disease also affecting your constitution, it
Well,
makes it even harder.
And
Now
on
here's
top
the
of that,
thing.
consecutive.
Yeah,
The
You gotta do it in a row.
consecutives
Yeah.
really make it rough. Now that being said, you do have plenty of options to give +4 to the rolls, and Emily and
I just couldn't fucking get it.
Ann just could not roll to help. And Heath, you weren't rolling great yourself there, and it was just
Wasn't rolling great.
It was brutal.
It was the
You were
worst stretch of
sub-
rolls I've had in my entire life.
You were sub 5 on 80% of those rolls.
Yeah.
Easy.
yeah.
Although I
So
will
he-
say, to provide the opposite side of the argument, I'm fine with the rules because it created
kinda
such a
fine with it,
wonderful
too.
moment of tension at the
It
table.
did. And you got through it. He lived, although it did cost you 2,000, I guess 1,500 net after you got 500 back.
That's
you
the
did.
real
Beautiful
kick in the
thing about-
nuts, you know?
The beautiful thing about that, though, is that this party has decided that their newfound family, whatever this is going to be, relationship is more important
Yes.
that the credits that they made than the credits they made on the one job they've done together, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
And we didn't kill anybody.
And you didn't kill anybody. That's good. That's
It's
good.
I
almost
tried.
there.
I
Not
tried.
for lack of trying.
It's so funny that Heath is so adamant about the loss of money being what he's upset about. It's not that he almost lost Skip. It's not about the disease rules. None of that. It's that it cost y'all 2,000 credits.
Yeah.
And he's
To be
pissed
fair,
about that.
I think that's what Skip would be upset about as well. Like
Yeah,
the loss
it's
of
in
money.
character.
I just want to say how, like, I wish I were Heath when my character's life hangs in the balance. That you're just like, yeah, cool, it's happening. Like, I am crying. Like, not to manipulate anyone, but like, if my character is about to die, like, I will be crying.
Well, to be fair, in my defense on that, like, Skip is such a new character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that I don't have as much attachment as I would to a
Yeah,
long-running
sure.
character. I guess I'll just close this character sheet for a new character.
I mean, you don't have to, the night is still young.
Yeah. It's
Good
over.
time.
We'll find a new to kill you. It's fine if you don't care.
No, that was, look, if Adam was going to kill me, that was the way. It'll never happen now. And I'm like, that's the weird thing. Is like, I'm a little sad that I didn't die.
I mean, I am too. And again, it basically came down to that last one. And like, I know I kind of just like let you add the serum, but in the fiction of the game, you guys would have come to that conclusion earlier,
Yeah.
and if you hadn't done it, then you likely would have died because they were tapped out
Yep.
of money, and so there was no way to get
That
you
was
the
it.
bonus, and you couldn't do it. So it was basically you paid or your friends paid to keep you alive, but that was only because you were already 2 consecutive saves in. You know what I mean? Had it been like the first, who knows? But you're alive, and so we move on. One thing I want to consider is that took 9 days. Now, it's not like you guys were totally focused on him all day, every day for 9 days. And so,
Val was technically available for every single one of them.
yeah, I mean, and there was times where most of the time he was sleeping. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he was just in the bed, and there's only so much time. I think it like takes 10 minutes to treat disease is the time on that, right? So like, and it takes a standard action to inject a serum. So not a lot of time was actually spent in this. And the reason I bring that up is because,
Could have been making money. I'm just
Well,
saying, can we have like a
you-
side sash?
No,
That side quest,
Like,
side quest.
yeah. Like,
no.
okay, whatever.
But Very 13 would have given you guys some things to do to kind of distract you and keep
I bet she would.
you focused. All right.
Shit.
She would have said, I am very sorry that Skip is not feeling well, and I hope that he comes through this sickness fine. And of course, this was on day one, before things got serious. And they would have continued on and said, I'm glad that you've decided my cause is of interest to you. Exhausted as I was from my travails in the car yards, I have nevertheless worked all night examining the stellar flare.
Oh, did she just
Transponder
pop
signal.
into story mode just for
I
that?
had completely forgotten about that in the 30 minutes. Skip almost dying. Thank
Yeah.
you for bringing it back. Sorry.
And so, and they continue to say, I've even tried sending a message to the starship, but alas, I have received no reply. However, Very 13 says with a smile, gesturing to the computer, I believe we can pinpoint the stellar flare's location with reasonable accuracy, if you'll be gracious enough to lend me a hand. And so basically what she wants you to do is triangulate the signal.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take some computers checks and about an hour's worth of work. All right?
I have computers.
Can
I too
we
have
all?
Up to two other characters can aid this check. Obviously, Skip, you would not be able to do this as you're bedridden during this time. I don't think you have computers anyway, right?
I don't.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, somebody can
I got
choose
a
to be the
+7.
primary roller, and then somebody can aid.
What was your plus, Anne?
+7.
I've got a 6, so I could aid you. I don't know
Okay.
what Cobb. What's yours?
Only a 4.
Okay. So I would aid.
Okay.
You have to roll, so yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Hold
look-
on. Pressing the button.
Okay.
Do you have computers, Emily?
I do.
I'm just gonna roll a physical die. 16.
Hey, that's an aid.
I thought
Okay,
y'all's
so
was
that's-
higher, right? Sorry. Go
That's a +2 to my computer's roll.
Yes, but I believe Cobb is going to try as well to
Oh, okay.
aid.
God.
ahead. No, I'm gonna throw away all of my dice because that was 2 on the
Very
dice.
comes over to you and says, Cobb, let me handle this. And she's going to automatically succeed on a check with her +10 to computers and aid as well. So that's going to give you a +4 total to your computer's check.
So that's a 21 altogether.
Okay. 21. Not enough. You can try another hour.
Sure. We're here. Our friend's dying in the other room. What better
Yeah,
time?
you're distracted. So, this is
21
this
aid.
this is I guess it's probably all on the first day here.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool. So can
but
they
you
aid
can
again?
try
or-
again. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can try to aid again. Very 13 says to Cobb, I hope that you didn't think that I was being rude. I would love for you to try again. You can only get better with repeated attempts.
Of course. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Uh,
I did. I did better. I rolled
How
10
much
that
better
time.
did you do? 10. Well, a bare minimum is a success.
Shit.
All right. What about you, Val?
I got a 21 to aid.
All right. That's
Okay.
2 aids. All right.
Overachiever.
Yeah, baby. That's
Oh,
a
nice.
31.
Oh, that doesn't get it. I'm sorry.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill
Let
you.
us have something. It's the one natural 20 we rolled.
No, so it's a DC 22. You were so
Oh,
close on
oh.
that first roll. DC 22. So you do succeed at that,
Right.
and so you're able to successfully triangulate the stellar flare's location. The stellar flare's wreckage lies in the middle of some of the oldest crashed starship frames on the planet. A large area outside Kefik Depot called the Outer Junk Fields. When Riddle notices this detail, she shakes her head. Oh, no way. I'm sorry, Very, but the Outer Junk Fields are a death trap. Have been ever since a bunch of space goblins and the Keshtis moved in last year. They turned the place into a war zone. Those goblins and Keshtis, bless it, each of them think they should be in charge. And neither side of them will budge. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. They're constantly trying to kill each other, and they'll kill you right in the middle of it. You'd think one of them would gain the upper hand, but no, they're all a bunch of tenacious... I'm sorry. No, it's just too dangerous. Very objects. Nonsense. You've got some of the most bravest and most clever guides right here. Except for your friend who is quite ill, and perhaps you should wait until he gets better.
Can I interject for a second?
Sure.
Just because he's sick doesn't mean he's not brave.
No, I mean, you're right. No, I just imagine that Very has been like, trading shifts of like watching. I almost said text. Skip. Whenever like the other ones need sleep, and need an hour to themselves or whatever. But she comes in and tries to cheer him up by going into story mode, and just like for 7-8 days, every time she comes in, Skip's in a fever dream. But it's like, just no, please stop it, stop screaming stories at me.
Once upon a time.
I am quite sorry. I am still trying to learn. I was trying to make you feel better. I have read stories about grandfathers reading stories to their grandchildren when they don't feel well, and I thought that you might like some of this. I will refrain.
Trying to Princess Bride here.
Now you're making me feel bad, but like I'm saying, I don't think he's like, this is in the throes of the worst part of the sickness. I don't think he's like actively awake. He's just lashing out,
Whatever,
right?
Yeah. I will say that at the, she says that, and then at, you guys are obviously postponing any further work as you're dealing with Skip, and at the end is, and Very does notice how much money you've lost. So she says, I would like to offer you each 1,500 credits if you succeed in finding the stellar flare. See, I turned down that vocal registration for you, Skip.
I'm all better. 1,500 credits, you say.
Yeah.
I love the idea that stellar flare is now just what they say when things are great. It's like stellar flare. Celebration.
It's like swamp money.
Today, Irene.
It's like Flavor Flav, Stellar Flare.
Swamp Money 2.0.
Amazing.
And she says, and on top of that, I must stress that future earnings from this endeavor could be quite a lot. I will give you each, your group. What is it that it was called again?
Zimera Posse.
The Mariposse would gain a 25% stake in any windfall that comes from future earnings from the research of the stellar flare. Stellar flare!
That sounds wonderful, and I think is a great opportunity for us all. Don't you all agree?
Yeah, boy!
Oh God, he's in a fever state.
Yeah.
His accent has changed.
I see that you have a story mode too.
I say
I have a Flavor Flav mode.
Yeah.
More credits is
Credits are
always a
credits.
worthy investment of credits.
That is a logical statement that I cannot disagree with. And don't worry, Riddle. you yourself will get a 5% finder's fee. Riddle's like, well, I'll be damned. That's
Ooh-wee.
just what I need to get adventures and junk off the ground.
We'll be serving more than water soon.
Indeed. I will have sodas even. Maybe
Yes,
I
they
even
really
get some
think
tea.
big.
Yes, some sweet tea even.
Oh my God! Prioritize sweet tea.
Yeah.
So
For the love of God.
one thing, to take away from that is Riddle did mention that the outer junkyards are overrun with space goblins and Akeshtis. Although they're common species, if you guys want to roll life science, I can give you a little separate check for each.
Totally. I'll roll. There's a 16 for the first one.
Mm-hmm. For the goblins, 16 on the goblins.
Yep.
For the Akeshtis.
Okay. Keshti's 23.
Okay. All right. So, you know that space goblins are small, bulbous-headed, green-skinned humanoids, instinctive tinkerers. They craft weapons and other equipment out of junk. Akeshtis are red, scaly, lizard-like humanoids native to Akaton. They have a tumultuous life cycle as young Akeshtis who don't mate transform into Riveners, losing their ability to reason while radically increasing in size and muscle mass. You
love
also know
Akeshtis.
that space goblins have dark vision and that Akeshtis have an ability to squirt blood from their eye. And and that squirt blood ability, we'll go ahead and tell you, is that once per day, they can do this to 30-foot range. And if it's a successful hit, that you basically, it grants the next ally who attacks the person that was hit the benefit of harrying fire.
Well, that's my backup character.
I love Akeshtis.
Yeah, and so that's, let's see if there's anything else I can give you on space goblins here. Yeah, I mean, they're tinkerers, and they tend to run around with unstable equipment.
Sweet.
So, yeah, you kind of get a little bit of information on the inhabitants of the outer junkyards. Neither Riddle nor Very 13 will accompany you on this because they're scaredy cats and not heroes, and they have much faith in you as adventurers. Let's see here. I will also tell you that goblins are so dedicated to salvaging junk that it's almost like a religion to them. And then because it's such a high roll on those Akeshtis, you know that there's some rumors of Akeshtis that recently cast out of their families for criminal activities, and that these are likely to be the ones that have settled here in Akaton. So there's that. You guys learned some information. Skip is better. You know that the stellar flare is in the outer junkyards, which is a very dangerous place. You guys have anything that you want to say to each other, or?
This is usually the part where I would spend a bunch of credits to prepare for our journey, if I had any credits. But no, in all seriousness, Val's going to turn to is it 13, right? Very 13?
Mm-hmm.
Is going to turn to Very 13 and say, it's all for the better that you're staying back. That way I don't have to worry too much about you. Just watch your back, and I'll see you when I return.
Yes, I would like that very much. You still owe me that conversation about past lives. And perhaps we can discuss future lives, too.
Well, I'd like that very much.
I would too, Val.
We'll see you soon.
Indeed.
And
And Riddle's like, all right. Let's everybody calm down a second here. Let me just tell you a couple.
Down. This is amazing.
Let me just tell you a couple things about the outer junk fields. For one, you're going to have to walk in there. No air or hover vehicles are allowed. Everyone's afraid that the goblins or the Akeshtis will get their hands on that technology and then escalate everything. I told you, going in there is going to be rough. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to pass through the Rust District. It's a safe-ish section of rubbish outside of Kefik Depot. Most of the time, the junk tour guides like myself have curated the Rust District to provide a kind of theme park experience for the less adventurous tourist. Though, good thing is that the Rust District doesn't really suffer from them pesky Kefiks, so you're good there. However, once you get through the Rust District, you're going to see a tower of refrigerators. Now, if you see a tower of microwaves, you're going too far, and you need to turn around, double back, and you need
I'll
to
never touch another microwave in my life.
Oh no!
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. I think that you probably had enough radiation for a lifetime. I think you're good. So no, you're going to go to the tower of refrigerators, not the tower of microwaves.
Mini
Now,
fridges.
there is a small heap of mini fridges. That's not the tower of refrigerators. You're going to go past the heap of mini fridges, and then you're going to get to the tower of refrigerators. That's when you know that you're at the border of the outer junk fields.
So, out of conversation question, how far away is this? And can we take my rickshaw part of the way?
You can take your rickshaw through the Rust District, which would reduce the hour walk it takes to get through there to, probably 15 minutes.
Okay. I just want to maintain the relevance of the space rickshaw to this story. I feel like it's imperative,
No, it died in the.
No,
radiation.
it did not. It wasn't in there because you wouldn't let me bring it in.
You're right.
True.
So you guys are heading out, I guess, right? Like,
Yes.
we're going. All right.
But nope, you wait. I got a thing.
I will not.
You just tried to kill me. You give me this. No, so as they all kind of get geared up as they can and go ahead to get in the space rickshaw, they Skip, being very polite, opens the door for everybody, lets him in the cab of the space rickshaw, puts his helmet on once he gets in the seat, and he kind of addresses the party, and you get the feeling very quickly that it's he wants to say something meaningful to you, but he waited until he got separated from you in the motorcycle front part of it, so he doesn't have to look you in the eyes, and kind of a tour driver, that's oversharing. But he kind of says just to all of you, he's like, so my new French, it's so hard to do a meaningful conversation as Sean Connery.
Got this.
I just
lean
wanted
into it,
yeah, right. I just wanted to say thank you. I didn't know for a moment there if I was gonna make it, and to be honest, for a moment there, I nearly gave in and wished that I wouldn't. I honestly can't believe that you spent as much money on me as you did to shave my life. Money is something I pursue with every moment of my career and nightlife, and that makes it even more meaningful that there was not only a time and a care, but a financial cost that you all, without hesitation, committed to shaving me. So, again, thank you.
If it makes you feel any better, if you would have passed, I'd have killed the guy and taken his credits, so we would have gotten.
You should have.
No,
you absolutely should have.
I had a conversation with them
This
about
is
it.
a
but they
nice
wouldn't let me.
interior, she says.
Yes, I put a lot of time and effort into it.
Yeah, and she says, well, Skip, you are stuck with us now. That is for sure, because we are going to get our money's worth out of you, my friend.
It would seem so.
Drive on.
Yes.
As we kind of start moving, Cobb would sort of whisper to Val, Val, I don't quite understand your sense of humor, I think. You truly would not have killed him, correct? I mean, he did his job. He did what we asked him to. All is well, right?
You know, Cobb. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. And she kind of like pats you on the arm and just like stares forward, just watching.
That was such a non-committal answer. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just moving on.
Sure.
Intentional. Oh, just like out of conversation, I love how naive Cobb is. It just
She's 16.
it hits me.
She's
Yeah.
16.
She's
So
16?
yeah,
Oh man.
Oh,
she's
wow.
very young.
Okay, so as you guys move your way through the Rust District, you see like a small lake of disposable plastic containers. Warped panes of transparent aluminum as tall as trees, and a tunnel of outdated electronic games, like a bunch of like arcade cabinets. They don't work at all. They're all broken and stuff. You see Mortal Kombat, 500. But you eventually make your way past the mini fridge heap, and you see the refrigerator obelisk.
Refrigerator
like a-
obelisk.
Yeah, like kind of spiking up in front of you. And once you get there, you can really tell that things start to deteriorate as far as any kind of sense about it. And at this point, I need somebody to roll a survival check.
Oh,
No
I can do
aids.
that.
what's your
What
survival?
is the highest survival?
I have a 7.
Also 7.
I have a 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
man.
babies.
You skip.
Go on. Skip.
Skip.
He's got
I'm
to
gonna
know
need
how
you
to
roll
navigate
better,
that
though.
rickshaw.
Well, the rickshaw can't go any further past the obelisk.
I'm just justifying why he has a good
Oh.
survival.
Hurt.
Got it.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Justified.
Okay, that's a 17 on the die for 26.
Noise.
Okay. Well,
I
the DC
switched to my
18, so-
titanium mic die. Is what I did.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
Pull
so
out
the
the big
DC was
guns.
18, and so you're able to keep yourselves on the right track. And as you continue, towards where you're trying to make yourself, or where you're trying to get to, you see swaths of trash have been pushed away to reveal red pitted earth. Tiny bits of plastic float in pools of filthy standing water that surround a dark, dry hole 10 feet in diameter. What do you do?
Gross.
Is this our destination or an
No,
obstacle?
it's not. It's just,
It's in the way?
yeah, there's a big hole here that's kind of directly in front of you.
Cupid, unlike the look of that.
Yeah, she says I'd offer to fly over it, but something just makes me a little gun shy.
What about Pips? Can we send Pips ahead and take a look?
Pips can climb, but he cannot fly. But Pips, come on, right this way, and you hear as he his rusty wheels, and like all of his parts start like dragging him along, and she'll send him over to have a look. What can Pip see?
All right, so you send Pip to the edge of the hole. And then a giant, like pink strip of flesh comes out of the hole, wraps around the Pips, and pulls it into the hole. Everybody roll initiative.
Pips, no.
God, not Pips. We hardly knew him.
Oh, let me put you on a map.
I was like, I'll change our thingy when we're on a map.
Right.
Oh, Pips. We
God damn.
hardly knew ye.
All right, so let's roll some initiative, and I'll put on some battle music because some shit just went down.
Is this whiskey DM? Is he arriving?
Yeah. I'm now I got some whiskey, so
Oh, wow. Y'all look out.
You're whiskey DM and I'm cider butterfly.
Do I
is
have
that it? I like it. I like it.
Side butterfly. Do I have to click my token before?
Yes.
You have to click your token first. Yep, and then roll initiative from your Roll20 sheet, and it'll pop it right up there into the turn order for me.
Would you prefer to modify my original roll, or should I roll again?
Your roll from what was your original roll?
13.
Yeah, I'll put that
Total.
in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you gotta
That-
pop it up there, and then I'll put it on.
Pop it up. I'm not sure. Oh, I just have to roll anything. Got it.
And it was
Okay.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Thank you, sir.
It looks like just me that's missing initiative. So there, I'll roll it. All right, the top of the round. Marina, you got the start here. So let's
Cool.
get it.
Let's see. I was like, please don't roll high because I have no idea what to do, and here we are. Here we are. So I'm just gonna make some terrible TM decisions. Okay, so I guess the first thing that I'll do is, as far as how things work with Riki, I can basically have him move or attack, but not both, right?
Until you take a feat.
Until I take a feat.
There's a feat that
Who's
you can
got
take.
time for that?
Right. You do at level 3.
I do at level 3, but we're just not there yet. But we can't see this thing anymore, right?
No, but you know that something just came out of the hole.
Okay, so believing that maybe getting
Stop
a
it,
higher
Emily.
angle on it may be key. She's gonna fly 30 feet up into the air.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything from up there?
Yes, you do. You see 2 toads in the hole, and they look like this. Emily, get ready. I got some art.
I'm ready.
Boom.
Babies! Oh my god! I don't
Oh,
wanna
that's
hurt
cute
these-
as hell. That's cute as dick right there.
Yeah, I want you guys
We
to
must
remember that.
we must tame these, my brethren.
How cute is that?
Okay,
It's Pips 2.0.
I know.
We should
Pips-
tame
Pips
both of them.
down.
We can do Pips and Bella.
Oh,
There you go. Oh, yes.
How many
yes,
pets
obviously.
can I have? These are the questions.
I mean, you're going for a whole menagerie, really.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
I
true.
just want one of these as a mount. Like that's what I want.
There is junk around us, right?
It is small. They are small creatures. There is junk always in this adventure. There's always junk around you.
I am going to shout out what I see in the hole, and she'll say, 2 toads down there. The tongues. It's all terrible, but very cute. And she will then cast junk armor on herself.
Oh.
Nice. All right. So that lasts for 24 hours. So you basically
Yeah.
get to keep that till you go to sleep.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
basically, she pulls her hands out like in all directions and does like a mandala sort of like motion with her hands, and a bunch of rusty junk starts like just pulling off of various things in the surrounding area, and just creates this really cool sort of organic form of scaled armor all across her body.
Awesome.
Nice.
And I went ahead and changed that on your sheet for you. So that
Thank
brings your ACs to 14 and 16 from a 13 and 15. So very good use there. That's your standard action. You have a move action that you use to fly.
I
And so
should be
now,
good.
yep. So now it is the faster toads' turn. They are going to climb up out of the holes each. And that gives them another 20 feet of movement. So they're gonna each kind of scoot up right here, about 10 feet away from Val and Caboodle. And they're each gonna lash a tongue. One at Val and one at Caboodle. First one coming at Caboodle. Let's go.
Cabudale.
No, it's
Sir.
Caboodle.
I
I'm a
was super
frog. I don't.
confused.
I'm a frog. I don't understand nuance. of-
Nuance.
Racist. Racist.
I'm sorry. I'm a toad. All right. So
Totally.
we got a 26 to hit Cobb. So
No.
that's gonna hit.
No,
yeah,
I'm sure it
does.
doesn't.
No. Here's an important question: does it beat it by 4?
Yeah.
Here's an even more important question: does it beat it by 13?
Hold on.
So that would be a 13.
Yeah.
What is your Is your KAC 13?
It's 12.
Oh, okay. So here's some fun shit that's going to happen. That tongue reaches out, does 6 points of damage, grabs you, and pins you. You are currently under the pinned condition. And the pinned condition is not great in Starfinder.
I'm shocked. I'm just shocked.
So let's talk about it for a second. Pinned is you cannot move, you are flat-footed, and you take penalties to the same attributes as grappled, but it is a -4 instead of -2. So go ahead and throw that on your character sheet.
Cool.
I
love it.
Super not great for you, and you did take 6 points of damage, which was max damage. Okay, and
You
we're
happy?
I am. I feel great. This is Whiskey DM coming out
Yep,
right here.
there it
Whiskey
is.
DM. Here we go. And
There
another
it
tongue.
is.
A tongue at Val and all his many tongues. See what I'm doing there? Get it? Okay.
Yep,
All right, here we go.
yep.
All right, here we go. 17 to hit
17.
your case. Does it beat it by 4?
Hold on. KAC. No, it does not beat it by 4.
All right, so you are not grabbed. You are going to take a max damage again. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as this tongue hits you right in the, square in the face.
Rolling like fire, and I'll look over at Irene and go, "You think this looks cute? Does it look cute?"
And he's licking your face. It's kind of cute. I'm just saying. All right, Val, you're up.
Val will do a trick attack.
All right.
In which he will be. I suppose I can't actually 5-foot step on a trick attack. That's
You
correct,
cannot.
right?
That
I
is
cannot.
correct.
So I would just move since I
Ooh,
can't.
That's gonna provoke an opportunity.
Yeah, go. Yeah, well, it will provoke. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use all.
Well,
The
what's
movement.
important is I might grab you with this, and you may not be able to move. So we're gonna.
Oh, then I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. 14.
That actually hits me.
All right. It does not grab though, but you are going to take 3 more points of damage.
Okay. So then I'm going to be moving to the other side of the one that is grappling Cobb.
Okay.
And I actually will. Do I think I provoke a second time on that move?
No, you cannot do that.
10.
I mean, like it doesn't provoke because he only has 1 reaction, right?
Sure. Okay. Got it. Then with my trick attack, I have to roll a stealth check, which is a 19.
19's not going to do it because your minimum that you're shooting for is a 21. Because trick attack has to be 20 plus CR.
Is it 20 plus CR?
It is
Okay,
for the
got
trick for the trick part. So you can still attack. Yeah.
Which I will absolutely be doing. I'm going to
Alright.
punch this frog in the back of the skull
With your new fist.
with my new fist.
See, that's why I wear a helmet.
Going to get a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
All right. I'll deal 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Right in the back of the head. That's the one that's grappling or pinning Cobb.
Right, so the one you're diagonal from.
Correct.
Got it. Boom. All right. Next up, Cobb Udale.
All right. So, in order to escape this thing, I can either do an acrobatics or an attack roll. That's my understanding.
An attack roll?
I thought I was looking at.
No, I think
hands.
it's a strength roll. If you want to escape.
You're limited in actions. You cannot take any action that requires use of your limbs,
Now,
but
you
you can
can
always
attack.
attempt to free yourself,
Right. You can attack.
usually through an attack roll or acrobatics check.
All right, let's see here. We're looking at escape. If you're grappled or pinned, the DC is going to be 10 plus the grappler's KAC. You can use acrobatics to escape. Doesn't say anything about.
I see what Emily's saying. It's
looking on
directly in the
pinned.
pinned condition.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the
Yeah.
pinned condition. Let's
Yeah, the
look at
pin
that.
condition says you cannot take any action that requires the use of any of your limbs, but you can always attempt to free yourself, usually through an attack roll or acrobatics check.
Oh, right. So, like, what that means is you can attempt to try to grapple it. You can, you know what I mean? Which would be very difficult because
Yeah.
you're going to have to do it at a +8 while being pinned. So like a grapple is an attack roll, so you can switch the grapple. You can try to like flip the grapple and grapple it. But yeah, in this case, I don't think that's going to be your best bet. You can attack it though, but you're at a -4.
So I am I mean, I fucking guess I'll try and attack it. So I'm wondering why.
What you wondering
Is
here?
it a negative to attack?
Yes.
Sorry.
-4 to attack.
It applied it to everything but my attack rolls. Okay, it's very weird. Yeah, I guess let's just try and attack then, I guess. So that's gonna just put me at a -2 because to escape is a -4 because I have 0 acrobatics.
Yeah.
So let's just try and attack it, I reckon. I can't see what that is. Okay, 19. That's great. So then 17.
17. That's with the -4.
Well, -2. Or excuse me, it's a -2.
What is?
I had a +2 to attack, -4.
Right, so -4 to your
Gotcha.
whatever your
Yes, sorry.
attack rolls. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
17.
So that is a hit.
Okay. So here's my question. I can call my weapon into my hand. My spear. It's a called weapon.
Called weapon's a called weapon.
Yeah, let's see.
And I
You're
can
limited
attack
on
with
the
that.
actions you can take. You cannot take any action that requires the use of any of your limbs. So I would say no, you cannot
Well,
call
fine.
your weapon.
I use my horns.
Okay. Yeah, I like that better.
I just wanted more damage.
Well, I don't understand. Like, didn't you already just attack with the 17?
It's the same either way.
Okay, so you were just rolling and then deciding which attack you were going to do.
Well, in my head, I was using my spear because I'd called it, but then I asked it out loud. So, no, it's my horns.
All right. So 17 was the roll on your horns,
It's minimum
which is a
damage.
success.
It's going to be
man.
5 piercing with the horns.
That's minimum damage?
Yeah.
Well, that bloodies it.
Oh, great. Good. Yay.
Okay.
That's...
Okay.
Ta-da.
Not bad. Not bad, really, though. Skip, you're up.
Okay. I guess Skip will just full attack with his laser pistol.
On which one?
The one in front of me. Wait, which one has her grappled? The north
The one in front of her.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess that one then. So,
All right, full attacking the northernmost Thester Toad.
alright, that's a 9 on the first one. And a... Oh! No, why did I do it that way? That's weird. Either way, it was
Regardless.
supposed to roll 2 for my full attack for the first time, but it only rolled 1, which was a 9. And then when I did full attack after that, I rolled a 4 and a 3. So
Yeah, that's gonna just misses wide, goes wide. Okay. Irene,
All right. So is Val pinned or is just Cobb pinned?
just Cobb.
Okay. Sorry, I've got like weird 4E and 5E rules in my mind. If I were to move Riki here, would that... That's not going to show you anything. If I were to move Riki here, would that give flanking, or is that a thing?
Pin it again for me.
Right here on the other
Yeah,
side,
that would give
opposite
flanking
Val?
on. That would give flanking on the southernmost
All right.
Thester Toad. Yes.
So she'll say, Val. She'll say, Riki, they're in trouble. Go. And Riki will move here, and then she will go ahead on the one that has Cobb pinned and that looks like it's taken a little bit of a beating, she is going to summon an energy ray.
All right.
Cool. I've done it. Attack of 20 to hit.
I will hit, even with the cover from Cobb.
And 1 damage, baby! Yeah!
Oh, man, watch out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
watch out.
damage. Whoa. I don't
Yeah,
even know
so-
what he did.
Impact damage.
She just like reaches out a finger and just a teeny tiny little lightning bolt just zaps in the rear.
Oh, man.
Too adorable.
All right. I am going to try to constrict the tongue around Kabudale.
Rude.
Yeah.
Did
I
not
have to-
consent, first off.
Well, 22 is going to succeed against your KAC. Maintains the grab. And is going to deal more damage.
Cabbages. That's Cobb's
Going to
safe
deal
word.
5 points of constrict damage. So that's bludgeoning damage to you. And
Erp. I burped. That's what I think about that.
yeah, that's going to be its turn. All right, that's going to be its turn. And now this southernmost one is going to lash out at Val with the tongue. We're going to do a full attack with the tongue on Val. Here we go. A 23 and an 18. So we're going to resolve the 23 first. That I know that hits does not beat it by 13, right? But it probably does beat it by 4.
It does beat it by 4, does not beat it by 13. Correct.
All right, so you are grabbed.
Okay.
So you are grappled. And then an 18 doesn't beat your grappled by 13, right? No, I'm not even going to ask that. So you're just grappled, all right? Not pinned.
Okay.
And you're going to take a total of 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's going to go through my stamina and into my hit points.
Yeah, and I think if you're grappled, I don't think you can do a full attack. You can't move. You take a -2 penalty to AC, attack rolls, reflex saving throws, initiative checks, and dexterity skills. You can't make attacks of opportunity. Doesn't say anything about not being able to do a full round action. So,
I just take a -2 on my trick attack if that's what I would decide to do.
yep.
Seems right. All right.
All right, that is their turn. Val, you're up.
Well, Val is going to make that trick attack against the one that is I'm bloodied, the one that's pinning Cobb right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So single attack there is going
Well,
to
let's
be
get your trick first.
Oh, okay, got it. Trick is sorry, I'm not used to that. 12.
Critical fail on that, and a critical fail on your strike. So
Yeah, I just rolled 2 nat ones, y'all.
super.
Well,
You
that's
guys
okay.
are
You got them out of the way. They're fine.
Yeah, you
They're-
guys are
they're
rolling
gone.
really rough these days.
I should really switch to my North Foundry dice.
These days.
Yeah, you
these
should.
days.
Cobb, you're up.
I would like to attack it because
Okay.
also I'm dumb. I have a +6 to my hit, so I technically still have +2 with all the negatives. I'm just struggle bus. Oh, okay. Yay. Okay, 19.
I like this sound.
This is 19. This is
A
good.
hit? Yes, that is a
Okay.
hit.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that's 6 piercing damage as she just kind of like brings her horns down and is just like trying to rip this tongue off.
I mean, that goes through. Still up, though.
Well, damn.
Still up.
And you just hear Cobb just go, "Meow," and that's her turn.
Amazing.
Skip, you're up.
I guess Skip is going to move over here to get a better shot and just take one shot with the laser pistol.
All right.
$21.
That is a hit.
1 fire damage.
Oh, man.
Yep,
Goodness.
minimum damage.
Damn. All right.
That's Adam laughing at its one remaining hit point.
No, that was on the one that hasn't even been touched yet.
Oh,
So.
Okay. Sorry, I misheard Heath then.
Right, you're attacking the southern one?
I mean, I have to. It's the one in
Line of fire.
Yeah.
like
Right.
in
Yeah,
line of
that's true.
fire. Yeah.
All right. You're up, Ann.
Who's Anne? Okay, so all right. So for my first thing, I would like Riki to do a bite on this southernmost
Alright,
fellow.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
do
the
I get
flanked.
a +2 for flanking?
Yeah, you're gonna
or-
get a +2.
Yay.
I'm learning rules. It's great. Okay, so can he do a full attack? Is that a thing?
No.
Or no? No? He
No,
cannot.
because
Okay.
you can only do a standard action or move
Yeah,
action.
yeah. Okay. Cool. That's a 3 to hit. And becoming a 5, which I'm guessing isn't enough. So let's
Well,
move on with our
it's
lives.
a natural one anyway.
All right, but he's fine, even though he's next to a hole. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Ugh.
This is
His
fine.
results.
Don't.
So bad
Y'all-
tonight.
Let's just take a. Hey, Twitch
Let's pour one
chat.
out
I
for
need.
the
I
dice.
need you guys to. We need to do a quick scrub of the
They've given
mojo
up
of the
even
dice.
talking to us.
I mean, they're just like, what a
Yeah,
bunch
they're
of
good. Yeah,
fucking
they're like,
losers.
"Well, you guys can't roll for shit.
You guys
Twitch,
are
I need
on.
you guys to like start channeling some energy into these dice rolls because it's like
Yeah.
now I'm looking at 4 natural ones in a row.
Yeah.
It's not great. I'll
Yeah.
tell you. It's a bad time.
Don't love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll energy ray this horrible thing because I get scared to use like big spells. Right? We just left the house.
Yeah, this is the first encounter of the day.
All right. So I am going to energy ray. Rah.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, great. Oh, that's a natural 20.
that is a natural 20. I want you
I
to sound
did
more
it.
excited about that.
Thank
Like,
goodness.
give me your
Sorry,
best.
I was like, that's a natural 20. Is it? I don't know. I'm
I've
scared.
never seen one.
Give me your
Never
best. Like, woohoo! I got a natural 20.
Praise
Yeah.
Death Note.
Oh
So,
god.
cool. So, and this would be on the one that has taken damage already. So,
All right. So here's the thing.
yeah.
Plates of impure thastron cover the Thastertoad's back, protecting it from some devastating injuries. There is a 20% chance that a critical hit against the Thastertoad is treated as a normal attack. So I need you to roll a D100. Get a 21 or better. You
I
get
need
this
you.
through.
I need you to
You
look
know I
right here, Adam.
won't.
Just look right here. Right.
Lift
the DM, damn you!
36, baby.
Yeah.
That is a successful crit,
Yes.
which means
Yeah.
you do how much damage?
So yeah, so that's 6 damage altogether because we live in that cantrip life, baby.
Yep.
So she like has just done her puny little energy ray with her finger gun on the first one, and she goes, "Is this thing on?" Shoots another giant energy beam out of it.
So here's the thing: the critical damage was enough to fell your foe. One is down. Good job.
Hallelujah.
Dead. Very good.
Dead,
The
dead,
remaining
dead.
Thastertoad is up.
About to be down.
Yeah, it's surrounded here. We're gonna keep the attack on Val. You are not. You are grabbed, right?
I'm grabbed, yes.
You are grabbed. So we're gonna attempt to constrict here. Let's go for it. 22. That maintains the grab,
Yes, it does.
and so you will take. Oh, I rolled shit. 4 damage from the constrict.
Yeah, any damage at this point is into my hit points, so ouch all the same.
Okay. All right. Val, you're up. Got this thing flanked.
Yes, and I will be making another trick attack because I want to punch this frog to death. I get a 27 on the stealth check for the trick attack.
That's gonna do it.
All right. And then this flanking at a +2, a 24 to hit.
That's gonna get it. So don't forget to roll your trick attack damage as well.
Nice. So that's, let's see, 3 damage from the fist and 4 from the trick attack die. So 7 total.
7 total. Not a bad hit. Not a bad hit at all. All right. Cobb, you're up.
All right, Cobb is going to. So she's no longer pinned, correct? Toad
Right.
is no mo.
That's correct.
So she and kind of yeets on over to her buddy. Actually, no. I'm going to use all of my movement to basically go so that I don't provoke. Like, go up and around the dead toad. She's trying to get right next to Val.
I thought you were going to say, actually, no,
so you're
we're not
right here,
buddies.
right? This is where you were.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure that what's your total movement?
40 feet.
All right, 5.
All right, it's 20 feet of movement.
Yeah. I go there.
Yeah. All right.
I do the thing.
All right.
So now she's next to Val, so she can take any shenanigans this toad might dish out in the future.
Well, you're going to still take an attack of opportunity because to move next to it, you're moving through its reach.
Oh, if it has a 10-foot reach, ain't nothing.
That's 10-foot reach.
oh,
yeah.
well, okay, fine then. Come on.
All right.
You
I will.
dick.
Come on.
Hit me, toad.
Let's go. 20.
Yeah, you dick.
You're grappled back here. So you're going to take 6 points of damage.
Stupid. I hate you. That's not true. I don't hate you.
God.
I'm just upset. I'm just upset. I'm
okay.
too...
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take that damage,
Yeah.
and you can't move any further. You can still attack, though, if you want, on the tongue that has you grappled.
So
Wait, this has
if I'm
2 tongues?
grappled, can I still use...
Oh,
My-
hey,
Pull up.
oh,
I'm being
Yeah!
grappled by that tongue.
Yeah!
you're right.
Fuck your tongue!
You're
Wait
right.
a
You
minute.
can't even-
Wait a minute!
I don't even have a second tongue, so like you're
Yikes.
good. You don't even get hit with that 6. You're good.
Damn. Shit, hold on.
Very good. Hey, Tyler,
Yeah.
take an inspiration.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I'll just leave the one that I have because I don't think I got rid of it when I
No,
was
you
doing
didn't. So you just leave that there. Yeah.
I'll leave it
You
there.
just we'll leave that there.
Yeah. I'll look over at Cobb.
I wish I had more whiskey. All right, what you doing here, Emily?
Well, I was trying to fix my damn stamina situation.
You were at 20 health, and you should be at 20 health and 3 stamina. That's what you were before you took
Gotcha.
the 6.
Okay. All right. Well, I get over there by my bud, and she calls her weapon, and she's going to. Oh my God! This okay. All right. This dice might be broken, in a good way.
Oh.
Nope. I was up to dyslexic. That's 16, but
16 to hit.
it's a 20 total.
That will
You
hit.
thought it was a 61?
No, I thought it was a 19.
Okay.
Okay. Tactical spear. Yes, that's 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Now we're cooking.
Okay.
Now we're cooking. All right, Skip.
Oof.
Okay.
Good,
Okay.
good job, Cobb.
I got there.
That's another T-shirt later down. Good job, Cobb.
Good job, Cap. You're doing great, Cap.
Okay, so I did a full attack. I rolled an 8 on the first one, not great. Looks like a natural 20.
All right, let me get that mischance on the crit.
All right, roll a hundo.
Yeah.
Okay. I went off and on the dice tracker thing 4 times. 19.
Yeah.
No, that's bad.
no good.
That's
No
bad.
good. Needed
Bad.
a 20.
You needed a 21 or better.
Oh,
21 of them.
I quit.
Yeah.
Well, here's the good
Quit
news.
this
Heath.
game.
Here's the good news. Heath. You only needed to do 3 points of damage, and without the crit, you did 4 points of damage. So you failed your foe. But that's
Oh, I
the
thought
test.
it was. I thought the D100 was to miss completely.
No, it's just to negate the crit.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's more than fine. You guys beat the
go.
encounter.
No
We
offense,
did it.
but fuck those
We
frogs.
achieved a baseline level of success.
Seriously,
Right.
y'all. Listen, y'all.
Let's
this
go
is
out
like,
there and meet some expectations.
Yeah.
Solar flare.
This has
Seemed harder than it should have been to anybody
yeah,
else here.
yeah, for real. Like that shouldn't have been that hard. This was a CR1 encounter.
Oh no!
Listen
don't
to
tell
me, Adam.
that.
Adam,
I'm sorry. It was a CR3. It was a CR3.
okay.
Thank goodness.
We've been having a rough
Like-
evening. Okay.
True. It's true.
Let us feel good.
This is a CR.5 encounter, guys. Jeez, like
So-
you are awful.
I
This
mean,
wasn't even an encounter.
This was
These were
just-
just some guys.
These were just frogs trying to lick you.
I'm gonna take two
my God,
things
I
from
wish.
tonight's session, and it's I got to flirt with Adam all night long,
There you go.
and everybody rolled ones.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
We're
That's
all
what
in
happens
Can
the
I-
when you
pudding.
flirt with Adam.
Multiple
Look,
ones.
so hey,
Damn
since
it.
we know about this street doctor that we unfortunately didn't kill, who is all about some frog goose, is there any psychedelic freaking substances we can get off these toads to sell back to him?
Yeah.
No.
Rude.
Just
Bullshit.
tell him
However-
That's
tell
bullshit.
him whatever
That
they
is,
want.
look, I'm just saying it's thematically against what this, has been established in this campaign.
Yeah.
So bad writing. You know.
Bad
Send me an email. Send me an email. However, you guys can roll a perception check on the whole.
Yeah. Love
yeah, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
about the whole,
man.
Who's good at perceiving things?
Man, I'll tell you, I'm so good at it.
Not me.
Val's gonna go take a look and get a 21.
21.
Where's
23.
my robot?
23. Your robot's at the bottom of the hole.
I have a +1 to perception, so y'all just hold on to your hats. Well, actually, that's not bad. That's an 18.
So
Okay, so here's the deal. You see the junk drone at the bottom of
Yeah.
the hole. I will say that simple mending will
Yeah.
repair any damage dealt to it. Also, you see at the bottom of the hole a half-buried canister
ooh.
and what looks like a circlet.
With the-
I
with the
fly down
radiation
there
symbol.
so fast.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, how fast do you fly? Because I'm going to make you roll a reflex save to see if you bump your head on the way down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
30 feet around. Yeah, so
Well, it's only a
she
10-foot hole,
I'm
so
sorry,
you're fine.
20 feet around. She begins flying down there. I just want to I know that there's a circlet there and we want to know about it, but I just need to have my in the arms of the angels moment.
With
And
the
she
droid.
picks up- and she picks up her sweet boy and she's like, "It's all right. I will carry you to safety." Ooh, candy. Like she looks over and
Piece of
sees-
candy.
Yeah, so you
yeah.
guys see Irene like fly down into the hole, disappear into the hole.
As
You
per
hear
usual.
like some gentle as she's talking, and then you hear, "Oh, candy!" coming out from the hole. So here's some really good news. First of all, you find a Mind Lick circlet Mark 1.
Sorry. Say that again?
A
Mind
Mind Link.
Link.
I heard
Circle.
my lick.
I
Go
heard
on.
my lick, and I was like, "Yeah, baby,
I mean, I
pansexual
think-
bus
You
disaster, private
feel so
time in the
bad
bunk."
about it. I was trying to keep it in theme, you know.
Yeah, all right. No, that's fair.
I'm into it.
So
Mind
this
link.
is a Mark 1. Basically gives the wearer the ability to communicate with creatures within 30 feet, as long as you share a language. This functions like a Sharon's limited telepathy racial.
Telepathy.
Yep, thank you. I got
Whiskey
it. I got
GM.
there. It's a level 2, 1,600 credit worth item. Now here's even better news that in this half-buried canister, there are 4,000 UPBs.
I mean, is that credits? I don't
That's
know.
credit.
It's
It's
like
interchangeable.
I mean, it's like in Starfinder, UPBs are like pseudo plastic metals that can be made to use to
Nice.
make anything, and they have a 1-to-1 ratio to currency. You can convert
Wow,
Yeah.
incredible! What a find.
Yeah.
We lost some. We win some.
Yeah.
The wheel weaves as the wheel
lose
wills.
some,
You know.
And then we,
Oh,
oh,
my
gosh, hit me.
God.
The real prize are the credits
Oh,
we made,
jeez.
made along the way.
Can we get together on Saturday, Emily? We got to do it. Let's do it. Okay, sorry.
Okay. So that's what you find on the Thaster Toads.
Right.
Your drunk drone is okay.
Yeah.
You drunk?
Yeah.
Pips.
I
Am I?
massage him back
You're
to
drunk,
good health.
Joan.
Your drunk
Yeah.
Joan.
The drunk GM.
The drunk Joan of
mended.
Arc is just fine. So you guys kind of collect all this stuff. Do you want to do any like healing? You want to take a short rest?
Short rest. Good God,
Yes.
yes.
Might as well take a short rest. Go ahead and take that now. So
Who
that
should
you
I
have
can-
this circlet? Who wants to be? Who is it? Yes.
I have a suggestion on the circlet. My stealth is an 11. Is anybody higher than that?
Ooh, I love this for you.
Nope.
My thought is scout, relay information back to the people who know things that I relay to them, and they can make appropriate checks while I'm sneakily checking things out.
Yes, I think that's great. Unless anybody else has another idea.
I'm on to it. I'm about it.
Yeah.
I already have Mind Link as a spell.
Perfect.
Sweet. All right.
Sandy,
So
for you.
yeah. So you can put a mind lick circlet.
Yeah, and
A Heimlich
Val's,
circuit.
Val's gonna put it on, and he's just gonna look up at it. Does it look good? It seems a little sparkly for my taste.
It looks so cute. I think
I
you'll
can
catch.
mess that right up for you.
They'll catch
Yeah,
everyone. Wink's eye.
Now you listen. You could camouflage it as junk with your junk camouflage, so nobody
that's
knows
true.
that
I
you
got
have it
junk
on.
cam. I'm gonna do
just
just
saying.
that.
Yeah. I'll
Because
give
when
myself an inspiration. Thank you very much.
No,
Then, then you look like you have random bullshit around your head.
when Cobb called it cute, Val winced just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
And it's also going to change your voice for next section too.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
surprise
all right.
modulation.
I feel.
I feel.
Okay.
It's an elven voice.
Right.
Man.
So you guys go ahead. You took your short rest, so go ahead and restore.
Well, I was
stamina.
gonna, hold on. I was gonna
Okay.
say, Val, how much HP are you down?
I'm down
I can-
6.
I can use 10 minutes to help with that.
A little healing touch. A little bit of that healing touch.
Yes.
Baby.
All right, so you can get some HP back. How much can you give? Like, I think 10 HP at
5.
this point.
Well, no, 5 per mystic level, so 10.
Right.
Yeah.
So 10. So
So I'll
basically
get you all the way back up.
Brings me back up. Cool. Thank
And
you.
nobody
I'm
else went into their
getting a little-
HP.
I'm getting a little Ricky action here. My cat has decided to participate in tonight's game.
I love it. Okay, so everybody kind of heals up, takes a breather, and you continue forward towards the stellar flare. A few minutes later, as you start to round a jumble of rusting iron crossbeams, you hear 2 people arguing ahead, and it's like. Unfortunately, the only way forward would be past this heated discussion, and we'll pick it up next month, December 6th. Like that's like in a couple weeks,
in a hot
not
second.
in 4 weeks. So December 6th and December 20th, we got 2 of these episodes next week or next month.
Next
I
week?
I was like, whoa.
next week.
Oh, no. That's super
hold
exciting.
up.
I had tons of fun tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
too. I thought
Despite
this was a great session.
So
The
fun.
insanity. This was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Yes.
Yeah, that was really, really
So
awesome. Those of you who are listening, check our Discord because our forever meme maker Bippy T just put a great little new.
Whoops.
I think this is potential to be an emoji for us to add to our server. It's great. Go check it out in the STF and Friends. And thank you all for listening so much. We love doing this for you guys. We love having you here playing along with us. You saved Skip's life
Yep.
tonight. Twitch, congratulations to you.
straight up rolled a 20 after we
Yep.
asked. After you asked them, then
Thank
the rolls
God.
started turning around.
And so yeah, we'll see you again December 6th. Players, thank you for entertaining me tonight. I had a blast. I can't wait till next time. I think you guys are gonna love what we got in store with this argument that you're walking up on. So I
Oh
can't
boy.
wait.
Excited. I'm excited.
Yep.
Can't wait.
All right. Does anybody have anything they want to say before we sign off?
Happy Thanksgiving if you're into
Oh
that.
yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Give all the thanks.
Yeah, man.
And I will be at PAX Unplugged. So if you see me there, say hello.
What's up?
I welcome the chance to speak to people. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
Heath, Tyler, you guys good?
Nah, I'm good. I mean, listen to me try to
Never
kill
mind.
players.
Never mind.
I mean, listen to me try to kill my players at minmax.com and my podcast, but I got to plug that at some point, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
That's best.
Well, then I
love
think
it.
there's only one thing left for us to do.
We'll see you.
We'll say
Oh, I thought you were throwing the deuces. I was like, it was a countdown? Fuck off.
No, we'll see.
That's,
we'll see.
that caps off tonight. Yep.
Yep.
Bye, y'all.
Pulling it.
Bye.
Nat one on the wheel. See ya.